Why Tren? The Cancerian with the vision. A hoodie in the bucket hat is often his decision. Why high? A king from Queens, you never disrespect. The wise OG, but what else would you expect? Why Dane? The flyest and the highest of them all. You need a perfect shot, he's the one that you should call. All three combined in a little of your time. Welcome to the show and let him ease your mind.
It doesn't matter when we are or where we are because we are.
Because we are.
Because we are better than
Because we are.
Because we are.
Because we are. Because we are. Because we are.
So I want to start off by giving a quick little shout out to Moist Critical, one of the people that was nominated during the Game Awards. Actually, he won. Actually, I can't just say nominated. He won that shit because he covered a topic that I just learned about yesterday, and I want to tell y'all what the situation is, and then I need y'all experiences with this very thing. So there is a internet event that happened, and it all happened within a comment section of a Paper Mario song. And of course, you know, me being a video game lover, dove into it. You know, everybody was talking about this thing that happened, this great event that happened under a comment section. And of course, I went digging and I finally found it explained by Moist Critical. So the situation was this. There was a guy who commented under a Paper Mario song. It was just a song that was playing. And he starts it off and says, I don't care if I get hate for this, but this is the best song in the series, or something along those lines, where I was like, I don't care if I get hate. I don't care about anybody else's opinions. This is the greatest song in the series. Like the greatest song in the game or something like that. And so naturally, a dude responds and he's like, you probably haven't even played all the games. You're probably like 9 years old, I bet. Like you don't even know what you're talking about.
So you're probably 9.
Yeah, you're probably 9 years old. You probably don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And another dude, let's call him Brent, because it does sound like a Brent-ass situation that would happen.
Damn. Shout out Brent, friend of the show.
No, because it actually did happen not too long ago. But so he comments and he says, hey, man, there's no need to, like, he basically says no need to get nasty, you know? Like, everybody has their opinions. This is a great song. And there's no need for your negativity here. And I'm not going to explain the rest of the situation, but when I tell you that this conversation between this one dude and the other dude, Brent and let's say Tren, because this is exactly a situation that would happen between me and Brent, happened for an entire year. They were going back and forth in this comment section, like just dogging each other out. It was crazy, but
it's a lot of sexual tension,
bro. And there was new people that came in. There was another dude. His name was Mr. Hater. Let's call him Hod. That came in and said, "Hey, are you sure you want to do this?" Like he started coming at the other dude, not the dude.
We've
that
been doing this for 6 months, nigga.
Yeah, 6 months, nigga. Nah, not the dude that was originally doing the hate. He started coming at the good dude that was defending the original commenter.
Oh, are you sure you want to get in on this beef? This shit run deep. It changes families.
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, actually, I think you a bitch. Not the dude that you trying to come at. I think you.
They start ganging up on the
bitch.
one dude.
Yeah, it got bad, bro. And he started winning. Hod started winning, bro. Brent was like defenseless. He started throwing up. Listen, I got better things to do with my time. I'm in college. I have class. Brother, we've been
what
arguing
year did this conversation
for 7
happen?
months. This happened.
Through what time span?
I want to say, because the timing is weird, I want to say this happened about 5 years ago, 5 to 10 years ago.
Okay.
But the comment section was over 500 comments, and since then, the full video has been taken down. But
nigga shut that whole shit down. He was like, you know what? Y'all blowing up my emails like crazy with all these notifications, bro.
No,
wasted all that time.
This was a serious thing. Like, this is on Reddit pages. This is on it was like a big thing. Moist Critical reviewed it, and it got 15 million views of this. It's like a 24-minute video of him explaining this situation, and it's fucking hilarious because the whole thing ends basically with the original hater dude being like, I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all think.
Shoot at his guns.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Like, none of y'all opinions. None of y'all opinions mean anything to me.
And I started off with that. And that's the first thing I said.
Listen,
what a beautiful full circle experience.
Yeah, it was
perfect roller coaster.
Yeah, man.
Go up, you go down, up and around, and go right back to where you started.
That y'all check out that video. It's like, just look up Paper Mario thread, or I don't care if I get hate, you'll find it there. But I want to direct it to y'all, and I wonder what y'all biggest internet beef was with somebody, whether it was on Twitter, whether it was on Facebook, whether it was on Instagram. I imagine that y'all don't really do it that much anymore, but I am curious to see like what y'all was like in the heyday when maybe you weren't thinking about your digital footprint as much.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. I used to, I was an awful 13, 14, 15-year-old, like freshman in college. I don't know, whatever age that was. I remember RG3 got hurt. And I posted up a photo of him doing the stanky leg with his bent leg. And it did not go over well with the NFL community.
Yeah, very inappropriate.
Yeah. Not my best work.
So, were you fighting back? was it like everybody was just kind of letting you have it and you were shooting back, or were you just like taking it?
I might have been like, oh, it's just a joke. I might have been just a joke in it. But I was young, man. I'll take accountability for that. Guy ended up being a piece of shit anyway, so hey, 15 years later, I don't feel too bad about it. But hey,
you just
definitely something I had to, it's definitely something I had to fight through. I'm sure there's more things too. Let me think some more.
I think it's time to also rehash my hate for LL Cool J. That was another one where we had like a back and forth on Twitter because he was
still wrong about that.
I'm wrong?
Yeah.
How am I wrong? Did you see the argument?
I never saw it.
For new listeners, you should rehash the argument.
Yeah, why you taking that bitch ass nigga? Anyway, so what had happened was LL Cool J around like maybe 2018, 2017. It was one of those years where J. Cole had dropped an album, and he was saying that he had went platinum or double platinum with no features or something like that. And LL Cool J decides not to at J. Cole, but just to tweet on his own just basis. I went double platinum in the 80s for my album with no features. And so naturally.
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah, but everybody did, nigga. Y'all couldn't there was no such thing as features back then.
So naturally, I just calmly asked, at least what I thought was calmly. I go and respond to his tweet and I say, why did you say this? Like, why are you even mentioning this? Like what's the big deal, And of course he started to get ratio. People like started to just, because it felt like ill-timed. It almost felt like he was saying like, yo, big whoop, nigga. Like, yeah, bro, just let the man have his success. He bragging about going double platinum with no features. Cool. But he was just like, yeah, I did that in the 80s. Like, all right, cool, nigga. Like, do it today if you can. Like, we don't care about what you did in the 80s, nigga. And I was just like, yeah, why'd you even say that? And people was just like, yeah, why did he say that? Like, what's going on here? And he responded. He said some slick shit. I think he deleted it though, because I can't find it. Like, obviously can't look at it now. The tweet started to get ran up a little bit, and then I tried to, I found it.
Please share screen it if you have it, please.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I found it. I'm looking to see your comment though. I see.
Yes, enough. That's the one.
That was it.
That was the one. Yeah, look for where my comment at.
So the nigga said this shit twice?
Yeah,
that's even more funny.
Where is it?
You better not be under.
See, if it was on your old page, I don't know if it's gonna pop up.
Yeah. Did it get deleted? Your old page?
Nah, my old page still up. But it might have just been through $10.
So let me see if I could just like look at the replies. No, I mean it should be here.
No video. Look at them dick suckers. No video. Like,
man, nigga, not everybody had a TV in 1985.
hold on, let me see.
I'm looking around.
I'm trying to say my reply. Why did you? This is
Probably
important,
say
y'all.
some sick shit like, who asked?
It's true though. Why did you like? What's your problem, bro?
Yeah, no, I don't see it, man.
Had your shit deleted.
The post was deleted by the post author. So he was out here deleting niggas' comments.
Yeah, bro.
So it's not like it
Wow.
was,
Right? Yeah, he most definitely deleted my shit. Hold
yeah,
on.
I think he deleted your shit, bro.
Can you find Trendel's old Twitter on here?
Just
Oh, man,
$10.
don't look at my old Twitter.
Do it.
Nah, it's no trending. It might be
no
underscore.
trending,
Yeah, it might be under the no trending or something. Yeah, that's me.
With the bucket with the arrow through?
No, number 4. That's no trending. That's no trending. No, I was underscore no trending.
Oh, that's crazy that somebody else is like no
Yo,
trending but with the
what
bucket.
is your fucking username?
Yeah, that's me.
Beaten by Dre? Nah. I'm not clicking on that actually. I'm not.
I'm scared to see what's on there.
Yo, what the fuck?
Why would you
Wait,
click it, bro?
Oh, nah, somebody's on your shit, bro. They reposting shit.
From 2025. Yeah. Oh, but you knew that though. Bill Gates shit actually. Yo, what is
shit.
going on?
I'm
What
hacked.
Mad
is this?
Obama stuff.
I'm hacked.
Super hacked.
It's a photo with Barack Obama, Stevie Wonder, and some other
All
nigga.
people that Tren hates.
What is this?
Bro, they was pushing mad Democrat propaganda.
Yo, I'm a
shit.
bot now.
Yo,
I'm a fucking bot, bro.
you're a bot.
It looks like it, bro. Only
And this
Barack
was last
Obama
year.
tweets. Yeah.
Yo, they was using your name and
Oh,
like.
And Joe
Hell
Biden.
no.
Not even just Obama. Joe Biden too.
Oh hell no, bro! Wait, hold on, because I'm in DC. We got to be careful. What are we finding out right now? How can they do this? They're not allowed to do this.
I'm wondering, did they? Damn, 13,000 posts.
Yo,
you have that many
what?
before?
No,
Hell
I don't
no.
think so.
Bro, I'm swiping, dog.
Yeah, I'm
Find
trying.
no
I'm going mad
original
far down,
Trendella
bro.
content.
It's all
No
political.
trending. All political.
Yo, they
Yo,
Dating
turned
back
me
to
into a bot, B.
2022.
Well, 2022 might have.
Okay,
Nah, I
okay, here we
wasn't
go,
too
here we go. Damn, this sound, yo, what the fuck? This sounds mad bleak, bro. Hold on.
What did I say? Bye forever.
Nigga.
What did I say? I can't even see it.
Now bye forever.
Oh yeah, I was retiring this account.
I'm retweeting that. People are gonna be, yo, imagine that becomes one of those posts like, damn, this was his last post ever, and it like blows up and people posting those saluting emojis under it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this was his last one.
That's what
Bro,
I honestly I do that a
I'm
lot.
kind of mad.
Though,
I'm kind of mad about this.
that you're being used as a left wing tool.
They can't do that. What the fuck? I still have access to this account, maybe.
I don't think they care, bro.
Bro, so if I sign in, I'm just going to see all that?
I think so.
I think so. Your password's not
Bro.
gonna be the same, nigga.
Damn, this Elon. This is the doing of Elon, bro. I'm not replying to nothing, though, right?
Nah, it's just
No.
all okay. I
Retweet
see
that
that
shit.
now. Bye forever.
Yeah, that was my last real tweet, bro.
In 2016,
Yes.
but this happened in 2018.
Nah,
But
So
I
it
know,
would've
but
been-
I
it
was
would-
on,
so-
but Trend Dollars, yeah, Trend Dollars was, I responded to him on Trend Dollars.
Okay.
Oh, what am I looking on here for?
Let me see. At LL Cool J.
We might have to cut around some of this in the audio, by the way.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all good.
There it
Wait.
is. Found it. Found it.
Yeah.
Found it.
Yeah, hold on.
Found it.
Yeah.
My first album went platinum with no features in 1985. Enough. That album was great all the way through. Find one like that now. I'll wait. All 5 of J. Cole albums. Man, I love J. Cole. Stop trying to start shit. Why even mention it though? You're unable
He
to
said
view
something
this post.
and deleted it. He said some slick shit and then deleted it.
Yeah, he said some slick shit and deleted it. So because of this, fuck you, bitch. Wow. Niggas is going out for LL. That's what's up.
Go back to the other one. You gonna repost it?
Repost it?
No, I wasn't gonna repost it. I was gonna view.
No, I want you to repost it. I need that.
You trying to need that?
Yeah. Go back to the. Why even mention it though?
Yeah,
you did say something. First thing, people started being like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, what's going on?
J. Cole hates you, pussy. Wow. Never mind them. Nothing touches radio, and Mama said knock you out. Respect.
Who replied to my other comment?
That tweet didn't age gracefully. Oh, he looks like one of our Patreons.
Who replied to your comment?
Yeah, who
just the 2 people, hater and then fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so
but
nobody.
You got 23 likes.
So what are you talking? Yo, T was over here saying, "Oh yeah, people were ratio." He was ratio, and people were like, "Yeah, people were on your side, nigga." You got nothing but hate.
No, they were on my side. People were commenting too. Like, you did start it though. Like, you said something after he started replying. People were replying to him like, "Nah, bro, you're wrong." Like, he replied to me.
There were a couple.
He replied to me, and then he deleted it.
That's hilarious.
That is funny. But so this is what started your beef with LL Cool J?
Yeah, I said, why even mention it though? And then he said some bullshit to me, and then I replied with the no, and he couldn't. No, it said he couldn't. But they were replying to his comment, and that's why he deleted it. Word. And then I went to go check because I was like, oh, I'm about to get popping. And then he deleted it, or he blocked me, so I couldn't see it no more.
I'm about to get popping. Look, he was.
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, man, it was.
I'm about to get up after this.
Yeah, bro, I'm about to.
My numbers about to start going crazy. Yeah,
yeah,
they had verifications back in the day. Twitter would be dead now. I mean, who am I lying to? I hate Twitter now.
Yeah, I was still doing
nothing but rage bait.
Internet comment thing. Anyway, fuck LL Cool J and his bitch ass and him being so sensitive. And I still think that it's no big deal to be like, yeah, bro, like I went dope platinum and no features. Like, congratulations to me. And him to be like, yeah, I did it too, nigga. In 1985. Like, nobody asked you what you did in the 80s, big bro. You know, like, chill the fuck out, bro. Like, congratulations. You know, it was just the timing was weird. In retrospect, it would have been no problem seeing it now, but the fact that he said enough is like, what are you implying? You know? That's what got me.
So I had
do you still not agree with me?
I still don't agree with you.
Oh my God.
I had mentioned real quick, just to get y'all opinions on the table. If someone is rapping a rhyme that they already wrote, is it still a freestyle?
Did they write it like in the moment?
No. Well, it's just a rhyme that they had in their head.
If it's not used anywhere else, I'll accept it.
Okay. It's a freestyle. Okay. What about you, T?
Yeah, I think if it's off top and not if it's off top and like we haven't heard it yet, if it's just something
it's
that's
not
in your
off
head,
the top. It's not off the top, but it is something that they wrote that
still,
they have not.
Still is off the top because
you haven't
listen,
heard.
you're not reading nothing. Like, it's not like you're in the studio type shit. Because isn't there a rapper that said that you should always have like at least like 10 freestyles,
10
rhymes,
ready
to go,
in your head,
just ready to go. That counts because that's not easy. So if you have something in your head and you can freestyle and blend, because a lot of the times people are not just rapping that one of those 10 freestyles all the way through. Sometimes they're blending shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So it still is freestyling. So
I think it is way more commendable when you can do it off the top of the dome. I recently saw
like Riff Raff.
Yeah, I was about to say I recently saw that Riff Raff clip of him at Sway freestyling. Awful bars. But man, you could tell like he was trying his ass off and he was catching himself. And there were some that
three of them shits were hard. Yeah, at least 3 of them shits was hard. Halfback and the tailback and the back halfback and the hatchback. Like, so I almost played for the Dallas Mavericks, but they found crack in my jacket. Like, that's crazy.
That's fire. That was fire.
That's kind of OD.
Yeah, the rhymes were there, but the flow was definitely broken. But, you know, it's hard to tell somebody to go off the top of the head and beat on beat at the same time.
Yeah. It's extreme. First of all, again, as
Shout out
someone
Supernatural. He's the best I've ever seen at it.
Yeah, it's almost impossible. And like literally to me, if the rhyme is good, it's not off the top. Like that's like my base thought. If the rhyme is like really, really good and succinct and has punches and like deep stuff, still connecting stuff from 10 bars earlier, it's not off the top. It can't be.
If you're switching flows,
yeah,
that's prepared.
But
that shit is
my
actually
favorite types of
extremely difficult to
freestyles
do.
In that sense, are the ones where people throwing words in. Like I think I sent you a video a long time ago, Hot, of was it Enes? He was like
probably
freestyling.
DNA.
Was it? Nah, I think it might have been Enes because they were in the street and like they were just throwing words at him. He was, or what? Was it DNA where they said, Keisha or something like that? Like, oh yeah, Keisha, I'm glad to meet you, or something like that. Like he was doing something. It was like a really good rhyme. And they were
Enes is not a
words
freestyler to me. Enes is
been
not an off the top ride. So I think
was somebody whose name I knew. It was somebody whose name
probably
I knew,
DNA.
who was a battle rapper, and they were in the street and they was rhyming and they threw a word out and he like picked it up and just kept going and they did that like 5 times and he was able to do it. I like shit like that.
No, it's definitely dope when you can do it.
Really good at it.
King Los is incredible. A lot of battle rappers can do what we call rebuttals. So they'll take something you said in your verse and they'll blend it with their written rhyme that they have and like, you know what I'm saying? And it, again, still fire. Anyway, it got brought up in a discussion on Reddit, right? And a lot of people from other places were like, it's not a freestyle if you didn't write it, right? Or it's not a freestyle if it's not off the dome. Freestyle means off the dome. Freestyle means off the dome. And I've always leaned on Big Daddy Kane, who said many years ago that a freestyle is something that you wrote that nobody heard. That's what a freestyle is. That's always been my definition. So I wrote, because I talk spicy on Reddit, I said, I'm going to listen to Big Daddy Kane over all you niggas from the Midwest or Houston or wherever the fuck. Because Houston is a very big off-the-dome freestyle place, right? They used to call Lil Flip.
That's why they should be ass. Nah, I play with you.
That's why I should be chopped and screwed. Because they're going to use half the bar.
Yeah, the shit's slow as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's shout out to our Houston listeners, though.
Yeah, shout out to the folks from Houston. Y'all got your own thing.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And that is off the dome, but and it is freestyling. But yeah, I said I'm gonna listen to Big Daddy Kane over all you niggas from the Midwest or Houston or wherever the fuck. Where it came from, the pioneers said it meant a written rhyme that was free of style. So I don't give a fuck what DJ Screw was doing.
Yo, you're so disrespectful.
It's unnecessary. That last line was just...
It's even worse because you said Midwest, but then you threw Houston in there directly. Like, you didn't throw in none of like the Midwest actual states in there. You just say, Midwest or Houston, bitch ass. Like you just like, you put, like
or wherever
Houston's
the
like,
fuck.
yo, what did I do?
Yeah. So
Minnesota.
apparently the nigga ended up getting banned because his reply to me. Because I can still see it. You know how, like, when you going...
Justice for that nigga, man. I understand.
Just in the notification. He said, watch your mouth talking about screw. I don't give a fuck what you talking about either, bitch. Who gives a fuck about a written rhyme when we talking about freestyles and off the top? Miss me with that, bitch. You just got real disrespectful. So I had to give it back to your bitch ass.
I had to give it back to your bitch ass. I like that one. It's a southern diss.
Good for him.
Whole time, I'm like, damn, what I say? I didn't even remember. I deadass did not even remember. What is he replying to? Yo, the shit just be off the dome. I'm
a freestyle hater, yo. I don't know what to tell you. Just be coming, just throw a topic at me. I'll find a way to hate on it. Right
That's why it was so hard to get to this point. After a little bit of time, you let it percolate. You're like, oh yeah, I did do that. Yeah, this is one of those internet beats, bro. It's up.
Yeah, for sure.
And you mad again.
Yeah, like, you know, dude got real smoke with me. I low key was like, damn, I should DM him and apologize. I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't. I wasn't on it like that. I really wasn't. It's just, I know that, you know, they love DJ Screw out there, and DJ Screw used to do the mixtapes with everybody freestyling. That shit is not great to me. I'm from Queens. That shit is not fire to me. Y'all thought it was fire. Awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Doubling down. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
But R.I.P. to DJ Screw. I wasn't trying to say fuck Screw or nothing like that.
sounded like you were, brother. I got one more, and I promise we can get into some real content. But only because, why I said Brent earlier, this is why. Because this comment is still getting fucking, you know, replied to and shit like that. So there's a nigga that made a joke. And he basically was, it was like a Winnie the Pooh joke. And Winnie the Pooh was going around asking people, like, hey, you know, like, you coming to the party, you know, like, Tigger, you coming to the party, blah, blah. And or Piglet, you coming to the party? He was like, yeah, I'll come to the party. Did the voice and everything. And he was like, yeah, I'm about to go ask Eeyore. And you hear like a shotgun in the distance. Like,
The fuck?
And that's the joke. You know, Eeyore is like, is depressed. So the joke.
Funny, right?
So there's a comment.
You get it? Because he hates his life.
So there's a comment and under it, and the dude says, as a certified Winnie the Pooh knower, Eeyore would never. He's incredibly hopeful, actually, not because he's cheerful or anything, but because he's quietly resilient, consistently present, and incredibly loyal. His hopes lie in enduring. He's incredibly wise and accepting and understanding. Don't usually comment, but Eeyore is incredibly underrated and arguably the best character with a great
Underrated
heart.
in what?
Doing a lot. Who's rating Winnie the Pooh characters?
Yeah.
So naturally, I comment and I say, not reading all that. Rest in peace, Eeyore, with a prayer emoji. And,
Sometimes it's fun.
Brent,
It is.
And Brent, bitch ass, replies to my comment. It says, don't be nasty to him because you can't read more than a tweet's length. Right? Yeah. And both our comments start to go up. So you got like the haters and you got the supporters. Keep in mind, the original poster liked my comment. So he was like, oh, that's a funny joke. And naturally, I respond to Brent, go eat or yourself. And so that's my final, like... that's my final beat for shit. But yeah, man, people would just the comment sections, I'm starting to love it, man. I can't just be nasty in the comment sections. I gotta be like on some funny shit. You know? I'm starting to find my love for it again.
I'm very surprised that Dame didn't bring back up his Lil Wayne hate era. And just like, cause you got a lot of nasty shit
like that.
Oh, they wasn't fighting back?
No.
I figured somebody would.
No, nobody was combating it. The jokes were flying, and they were just taking all the fans. They were like, whatever, man, whatever. Because, I mean, what can you do, bro? He's caught on camera kissing his mentor on the lips. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
A nigga he met. So, and I think that's really the thing. Like, yeah, I get it if, like, you were not conscious when this person came in your life, but you was like 10. Exactly. Anybody that you kissed after you was 10, you wanted to kiss that nigga. Nobody made you. I'm just saying.
He said after you was 10?
After you were 10, yeah.
Bro, when you 10, you still basically a kid. You could kiss
not when you're 10, but if you met them after you 10.
Oh,
even if you met them after you were 10 and they were like, yo, man, come here, give me a kiss. Your mom would just be like, motherfucker, back the fuck up off me. There's no, like, the hooks ain't in at 10. I'm sorry. I just don't think you could do that.
Yeah. So there was
anyway, welcome to Because We Are podcast.
We're off to a hell of a start, y'all.
I know. I'm definitely cutting a lot of that shit. Just guys to the Patreon if you want the full conversation, you know, because I probably leave that just so everybody can see how we got to where we got. But Tren is here. Hod underscore. What the fuck, man? Underscore Hod.wave is here. And Gobble underscore. Just to me, the underscores what fucks me up because you got the beginning underscore.
Yeah.
And Dame got the end underscore. I just got to remember that every time. But yeah, we here. We back. Whole squad is here. Feel me? Dame's gonna talk about his experience on vacation
Yeah.
in Jamaica later. You know,
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed listening to you guys last week. There were some disagreements that I had towards the end of the pod. You guys can probably imagine. We don't have to rehash it because it seems like maybe one of you guys couldn't really find the words to put it together in the end. But it was a great dialogue. I also enjoyed it. Shout out, her name was Lindsay, right?
Yes, Lindsay.
Shout out Lindsay from Magic, from Alden Magic. Thanks for
Magic, yep.
coming in and reading my guys. She had a bunch of great things to say about Hod that I could definitely agree with, definitely can see. And T, whew, Reggie, like, I got work to do.
I got work.
So there's a long road ahead. Hopefully, everything she foresaw does not come true because I would be very disappointed in you. But it was a very entertaining episode. Love seeing it. Love hearing you guys talk about even some of the other stuff. I know you covered the YouTube comment thing.
Yeah.
With the vocal message thing. So, yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
It was a great listen.
Thank
Good
you.
job, guys.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So you get it though, right? Like when it's like away, when you're away, it's like you're a fan again. Like you're a fan of the show. It's not just hearing what you've already heard. You know, it's a different thing.
Yeah, I left a comment on the Spotify and everything. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. I'm waiting for this.
Appreciate that, dog. Really appreciate it. And we missed you, of course, man.
Absolutely.
But yeah, shout out to Lindsay again for doing our tarot. If y'all missed the episode, go check it out. Patreon's on there. She was dropping shuffling. That always happens when I get tarot done, bro. People always just be dropping the spirits be like, oh my God.
Tell us, nigga, please.
It's like, oh please. Yeah, it's always something. But yeah, shout out to her and what she did. And yeah, man. Pray for me. Clearly. Well, y'all want to start, man. Y'all want to start with ASAP shit, or how you want to go over your recent discovery on everybody's favorite topic?
Yeah, so sometimes y'all know that I watch Judge Judy like pretty much every day.
No.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know
But
that?
it's funny that you say that because when we were on the phone the other day, I did hear it in the background.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
I watch Judge Judy every day. Every single day. I haven't missed an episode in years.
That's some old nigga shit.
Yeah,
I'm aware. It's
Judge Masters too?
No. Absolutely not.
Damn.
I'm not a fucking
Isn't it reruns? Isn't it reruns now? Like Judge Judy's over. Like is it just reruns or is she still
So Judge Judy the show is over, but she has a new show on like one of those other channels like True TV or some shit like that.
Oh, you subscribe
in the
to
same
Patreon.
format. Yeah, but it's not in the same formats. It's not the same cast and all that stuff. So it's a little different. I like
fucking
old
the
school
Bailey?
Judge Judy. Hopefully.
Yeah, sure.
Judge Judy,
Actually she
Supreme Court.
fired that nigga, but you know.
Really?
Yeah, she fired him.
Damn. I like
And
that
he was
dude.
tight. They had a little beef online and everything. It was like going
like
back and
that
forth
dude,
on
man.
TMZ. It got hectic. But yeah. So what happens when you watch Judge Judy or court shows a lot? You start getting recommended other types of like law enforcement videos, right? So sometimes I go down a little rabbit hole just to entertain myself if I'm not too busy, I'm washing the dishes or something like that. I like watching interrogation videos or police body cam footage, which apparently is a hot thing.
Amazing.
It's a hot thing on YouTube nowadays, right? So, you know, the thing is you're right there in the moment, right? They tend to upload stuff where there's a little bit of like ambiguity. You can kind of decide. It's less by the numbers, right? It's more like the crazier cases. So the few that I watched earlier today, one case in which a young man was basically he was doing returns. He was doing gift returns, but he was loading all the money from the refunds onto his personal debit card, right? At Five Below, mind you, hit up Five Below for like $2,500. Like, okay.
So
nigga,
buying credit, getting refunds on debit?
He was just scanning items that were not purchased
Oh.
as refunds
Oh, okay.
and then pocketing the money, which is incredible. And mind you, he was like 17. So it was that one. It was a young lady that had just gotten fired from Culver's, who, you know, they basically said she was trespassing. They called the police so that they could get her off the premises. There was another one where there was someone, 3 people ordered pizza, like a pizza pie, and when they got to the store, the owner said it was $2 more than they had said over the phone. So they wanted the police there because whatever. It was a mess. While watching these videos, you go in the comments, right? Because you want to see what other people think.
No. But go ahead.
Not great. Yeah, not great idea by me, right? Because I'm
What
watching
app
the
were you
videos.
on, by the way? Because
I'm on YouTube.
You're on. Oh yeah, YouTube. Okay,
This was on YouTube.
Okay.
And that's the thing about it. Like, you're on here and you're kind of like just trying to see what other people think, but you can always tell those comments that have a little bit of extra tinge to them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there goes another one. You know, it's just it has a certain quality to it, shall we say? So, what I've kind of figured out after watching a few of these videos is that I understand racism now. Like, I understand it on like a human level.
Yeah, Riverside is gonna love clipping this up. Love clipping this shit up.
Because if your experience with black people consists of one nigga at your job that is always late, the kid, some dude named Tyrone that used to push you down in high school, and then the rest of it is just police body cam videos.
Yeah. Roll your window down. No. Just do it.
The shit kind of makes sense to me.
Oh man.
If you have a very limited view of black people and you just like, again, I'm watching the videos and I'm embarrassed myself, right? And I'm saying to myself, if I didn't know more niggas, I would just think niggas is always like this.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the
literally-
issue. That's the issue.
That's what I was thinking, and that's when I realized, like, oh, okay. This is what's happening.
Yes.
They're in these comment sections. They're getting the confirmation bias. They're watching these body cam videos. Back in the 90s, we had Cops. Remember the TV show Cops? It was the same shit. Yeah. You would just like, and now these are the people that like are like cheering on ICE on Twitter. Like, this is the same crop of people. They used to watch Cops. Maybe they caught a little bit of First 48 in like the early 2000s.
And Maury, like deadbeat dads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't my child, bitch.
We don't even got the same sweater. All my kids got the same sweater.
Look at him, Maury.
It's always the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
We had a camera of you back there, Tyrone. We had you with a fake actress.
Yeah.
Why would you fuck?
Backstage.
Backstage.
In the green room.
Tyrone, you're on in 15 minutes. All right? We're going to leave you with this beautiful Spanish woman.
And a cameraman over there in the corner. Gonna make sure your mic's working real quick.
We'll come and get you. All right?
Oh my
you guys,
God.
just you two in the green room.
Get comfortable.
We're going to lock the door
Get a
also.
glass of champagne.
And we're going to play a little R&B.
And turn the lights down low a little bit. Come get you. And then they play it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying, if those are your only examples of representation, you're not, okay, what I'll say is, if that is your only method of representation, you're not wrong. Ultimately, you're wrong.
But you're still a piece of shit.
You're still a piece of shit. But you're not
seeking
incorrect.
it out. Yeah.
You're not incorrect. You just need to broaden your horizons.
Yeah, but I brought up the same point when I was talking about in high school, how there were a lot of like people where their first interaction with a black person was me. And it was clear, like based off of just you know, how we interacted. Like there was a lot of like microaggressions and shit like that, and it's kind of a big responsibility. It shouldn't have been, but it also feels like, damn, this interaction with me dictates how you treat black people in the future. You know, and so it's important because if you hate me, you're gonna go forward hating other black people. You know, because that's just, I guess at the time, that's just how people's minds work. Usually it's like, oh yeah, I met this one kid, Trendell, you know, he pushed me down. Like you say, he pushed me down or something like that. Or he was just saying the N-word a whole bunch of times. I ain't like that. You know, it's just, but
I wonder if
that was something I realized that. What?
If they ever like consider, like, damn, this man, he probably don't see too many Caucasians where he from. All right, Darrell. How you feeling, man? You want some tea? Like, if they ever just want to give it back, you know what I'm saying? Like each one teach one. Yeah,
the other side of things. Like, I'm his first Caucasian. I don't think so because they don't have to. They don't have to think about that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You ever like felt like you was the first black person in a white person house?
Yeah,
that shit gotta be.
Yeah, it's not a good feeling.
It's not a good feeling. That's what I'm saying, bro.
There's certain air in that, like in those experiences.
I've never got onion powder and garlic powder in this motherfucker ever.
But that's why I feel like. But when it's good, it's really good though. Like when you like, it's usually a culture house. Like I had an Italian best friend in high school. When I went to his house, they was mad cool. Like it was just his mom was making meatball parms for everybody. It was mad like. It was chill. It was a diverse thing. He had everybody over. He had me. He had some Spanish folks. Like, it was cool. Like, everybody was chilling. You know, it's for some community. He actually rolled the first joint that I ever smoked. Like his dad rolled the joint for us, and I was scared. I was like, "Yo, your dad's coming in. Hide the weed, nigga." And he didn't. He was like, "Yo, you want to roll this from your dad?"
Dog,
like,
this is my dad's weed.
Yeah, it was weird. Anyway, shout out to my boy Jesse. But anyway. Those interactions feel really like just stone cold. But how do y'all feel about having a reading list for white people, like of books where like if they're in areas where there's not a lot of black people around, how do you feel about like them teaching their children about like proper black issues or proper black like representation other than what they see on like TV or something like that?
Yeah.
Because the problem where like it lies in, like you said, if you don't have any representation around you, or if it's little representation in general, then all you have is media or YouTube or like just shit like that. Like if what you see on TV that's curated or things that look real based off of body cam footage or other interactions and shit like that.
Yeah. I think, I tell my daughters that like if they decided to take on a partner of another race, like they have to read certain books. I'm dead serious about that. They have to read certain books because it's not enough to not personally have negative feelings towards black people. Like I think it's more important that you have a certain level of empathy and grace towards black people. Less so like, you know, those I don't see color people. Like, no. We gonna see color around this motherfucker. We gonna see a whole bunch of colors. Yeah. And that to me is way more valuable.
Say I love Lucy, nigga. There's color everywhere.
Exactly. It's mad color. We in with Technicolor around this motherfucker.
We in living color.
We in living color.
Color all over the place, bro.
Absolutely. It's that's super important. I do have a particular book list that I would like to be on the list, but you know, everybody got their thing. So,
and how do we do that for the people that maybe don't read? If it's not a reading list, what else could it be? What other way can you get people to like get representation of that? You know.
I think we kind of do it already, right? Because like, who doesn't love Michael Jackson, right? Like other forms of media exist where that's the thing, because that's how people. I could be wrong, but I would probably argue that 70% of white people's favorite black person is a dancer or is a singer or an athlete. Like that's just the facts. Their favorite black person is either LeBron James, Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. So like we're already like
Martin
doing
Luther
what we
King.
can. Yeah. I don't think that's their favorite. I just think that's the one that they lean on.
They just
the
say
most.
it. They think of it.
Yeah,
Like, it's like one of those
like
people.
if somebody came up to them and was like, "Hey, name 5 black people," like Martin Luther King's like one that just
He's
gotta know that
definitely
one.
on the list. Yeah.
He's coming up.
Yeah. Nobody's
Happy
gonna say
birthday,
Dick Gregory.
Dick.
Like it's just not gonna happen.
You haven't believed.
Don Cornelius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Will Smith
nah.
is another one. Will Smith might be a good number of white people's favorite black person.
White people still mad at him though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
He
it's
might have broke
actual
it.
beef. They're actually really still mad at him for that.
I think that's actually a feud question. Who do we think is white people's favorite black person?
Oh, let me put that down.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good feud question for sure.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Big up yourself with Turn In. If you want the full video vibes, bonus episode, enough exclusive content, link we up on Patreon. Bumper clot. It start at only $1 a month. That a mad deal, you see it? Tap in now.
Oscar nominations.
Yeah. Y'all wanna
Word.
I haven't watched a lot of movies in general, so I mean,
Wait,
I
are Oscar
don't think-
noms out?
yeah, they're out.
Oh shit! So
Yeah.
I
quiet.
haven't watched
full
any.
list.
What the fuck is Hamnet?
Hamnet?
Yeah, Hamnet.
That sounds like a fake movie.
Yeah, like Sugar Mountain. Why is like Hamnet? It sounds like Hamlet, but like with a typo.
Yeah.
For Best
I
Picture,
think it's like
it's
a
Sentimental Value, Hamnet, Sinners, Train Dreams, Begonia, One Battle After Another, Frankenstein, F1, Marty Supreme, and The Secret Agent. I've heard of 3 of these 10 movies.
I've heard of all of them.
I didn't even know Frankenstein came out.
I think it was on Netflix.
Yeah,
right?
I think it went straight to Netflix. Yeah, it went straight to Netflix.
Interesting.
A lot of good things. I haven't seen it yet though.
Yeah.
Let me look up.
All right, so let's get straight into the motherfucking body bag. All right, so Best Picture. Well, you just read Best Picture. Directing, you got Chloe Zhao with Hamnet, Josh Safdie with Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson with One Battle After Another, Joaquin Trier with Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler with Sinners.
I heard Marty Supreme was pretty much just like Uncut Gems, which John Safdie, I think, also
directed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's got a very similar tone for sure. Probably the same cinematographer and like director of photography because they do look very, very similar.
I liked Uncut Gems when I first saw it, but I think if I watched it again today, I'd be annoyed by it. But anyway, Marty Supreme. I heard that movie. I had somebody whose movie opinion I trust explain the movie to me. That shit sounded terrible. I thought of a much better B plot than the one that was in the movie, and it could have been a way more interesting story, to be honest with you. And apparently, Tyler's appearance is just like,
Useless
nigga shit. Just he's saying.
Is he in the movie a lot?
Not as much, no. But he's Marty's best friend. He's saying nigga during a time where they wasn't even saying nigga really back in the,
Tyler does that though. Tyler does that. It's not like Tyler is definitely one of those people that says nigga in front of their white friends. Like and will be the only nigga in the room.
But I think it was more so
let nigga
like
fly.
I don't know what year this movie is set. I don't know if it's like the 50s or I can't remember. But the criticism was that Tyler was saying nigga when before people were saying that as like a term of endearment to each other. So it wasn't.
So it was racist when he.
It wasn't accurate. Yeah, it wasn't accurate to the time.
Racist for sure.
1952.
Yeah. So
niggas wasn't calling Martin Luther King wasn't calling niggas, bro.
Yeah.
He wasn't, bro.
Yeah.
One episode of Boondocks he did.
Yeah, that's true. You got right to it in the Boondocks. But yeah, that was one of the critiques that I heard about Tyler's part. But yeah, the B plot was pretty much with him, and they were like hustling people.
Right.
You know. But again, a better B plot would have been y'all start a hustle group. Like y'all are hustling people and like y'all are making a business out of this shit. And it's working because you're one of the best people in the world. Like that would have been a fire B plot, you know, and you hustle the wrong person and it gets to the big leagues. Like that would have been interesting. But apparently that didn't happen. But
so
anyway, enough about Marty.
I kind of hate that some of these movies I had already planned to watch, but I have not watched them yet. So I'm a little disappointed by that. So I wanted to already see Begonia.
You still got time.
But
the Oscar's not till March anyway. So
F1 I also wanted to see.
It's a racing movie?
Yeah. It's Damson Idris, Brad Pitt, great cast, and it's done by the same people that made Top Gun Maverick. Again, everything practical, like the art direction. Well, not art direction, but just like the direction, the cinematography is like excellent. You could tell that just from the trailer. I didn't really want to see Frankenstein, but I'm probably gonna see it. I did watch a few reviews. I love Guillermo del Toro, but the movie is. I'm not a big Oscar Isaac fan, and it just seemed like the story itself wasn't really. It was just a retelling. It was just like the same story, but just a retelling. There's a lot of hot stuff going on about One Battle After Another, which I still have not seen. Have y'all seen that?
Nah, no. I haven't seen it.
Okay, so the other movies, I just, Marty Supreme, I'll eventually see. The other movies I'm not too familiar with. Obviously, Sinners would be my best picture pick. Sinners would also win for directing for me, again, only because I haven't seen those other movies. Actress in a leading role, I haven't seen any of these movies. Hamnet, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Song Sung Blue, Sentimental Value, and Begonia.
Listen, I didn't watch many movies this year. I mean, if I did watch the movie, they weren't going to be nominated for an Oscar. But just from going off the nominations that I see here, I can't help but to think it wasn't a great year for movies. Because a lot of these motherfuckers are... It feels like I'm fucking looking at the Game Award nominations, bro. They're all the same shit in each category with the same movies. Doesn't really change up until you get to like the documentaries and animated stuff. And
Marty Supreme is here. That shit came out 2 months ago, or a month ago.
Zootopia came out in November, bro, and it's up here multiple times. It's up here for animated movie. Like, I mean, I guess I don't know, but yeah.
Weapons got one for Best Supporting Actress.
I don't know who that woman is though. Amy Madigan. Who is she? Is she played the? If she's the she's the antagonist.
Oh, the
teacher.
Yeah, the antagonist. No, she's
the evil chick.
The
evil grandma.
Yeah. That might be a good pick.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, that's the only movie I've seen of this, but yeah, it's not.
She was definitely good in that movie.
It's not bad
for sure.
That shit was crazy. It was crazy.
It definitely seems like a lot of Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Secret Agent, Sinners, Frankenstein. It pretty much just keeps copying. Sinners, congratulations, 16 total nominations. Basically every category they could be nominated for, they are. Just pretty crazy. But people were kind of nervous about, okay, yes, everyone loved the movie. Is it gonna get nominated though? Mm-hmm. And apparently the Academy said literally for everything. Obviously no lead actress because there was no lead actress in the movie. You know what I mean? But film editing, sound, visual effects, production design, song, not only song, but soundtrack too. Like just everything, adapted screenplay. I'm sorry, original screenplay, not adapted. Just everything they could be nominated for, they were nominated for. So, again, from this list, I could see them getting 8 out of 16, which would be crazy. Most awards, most awarded movie.
Shout out fucking Avatar. 2.
I saw it best visual effects or something like that?
Yeah, visual effects and costume design, all that investment in from 2 weak ass fucking categories and
Yeah, the
one of the
costume
weaker
design.
Oscar years.
The same costume design that they've been doing for the last 2 movies.
For the last 2 movies, for the last 20 years.
Yeah. Crazy.
So the most Oscars won by a single movie is a 3-way tie. Y'all want to guess?
Titanic?
Titanic is one of them, yeah.
Got it. Hold on. Wait till I get a strike. This is my only time I get to play. That was probably wrong. Jurassic Park?
No. One of them is very old. So I doubt
Citizen
you'll
Kane.
get that one. It's in that range, but it's not that one.
Cabinet of something
no.
Gari.
No.
Birth of
You'll
a
know
Nation.
it too. It's one of those ones. So not Gone with the Wind, not
Brokeback Mountain.
Casablanca. No.
I'm just
But
throwing
it's-
shit out there. No, that's 3 strikes. Yeah, I'd suck at Family Feud. I'd suck at Because We Feud. Oh my god.
So
Interstellar.
Nah.
All right, I'm done. Go ahead, T.
T, you got any guesses?
Nah, he said a lot of them. Like what you said, no Gone with the Wind. Because like, is it older than Citizen Kane?
It's in the
no shot.
it might be a couple years after Citizen Kane. It's a like ancient epic.
Ancient epic.
Zorro.
The Odyssey.
Might as well. Okay,
Indiana
that one is
Jones?
Ben-Hur. That one is Ben-Hur. So, yeah.
Ben-Hur,
The
I
last
don't know.
one I know you both have seen, and it came out after Titanic, and it's a part of a major franchise.
Star Wars.
No, but it's in that realm.
Star Trek.
No,
E.T.
it's in that realm, but it's not space, and there's been many movies, franchises.
Harry Potter.
Very close. If it's not Star Wars and it's not Harry Potter,
Shit, fucking
It's not Star Wars. Lord of the Rings.
the shit where they doing
it's
this
the Lord of the Rings. It's
Damn,
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Give me no points.
All got 11 Oscars. So Ben-Hur, Titanic, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, 11 Oscars. And in the Lord of the Ring was the only one to win every Oscar that it was nominated for.
Damn.
So
that's tough.
Those movies were that good? I didn't watch them. I haven't watched.
I've never seen it. I've actually
seen it.
Those
never
movies
seen
are
the
way
Lord of the
too
Rings.
fucking long. Them shit is way
Y'all
too
never
long,
seen
bro.
Word?
Honestly,
Oh, that's definitely something we should do then.
I don't know. Because listen, I feel like for the
I've
people that
honestly
love
just
it,
I was never into that medieval stuff until I started watching Game of Thrones. So maybe I'll be able
Yeah,
to
you might be
enjoy
into
it
it.
now. Yeah.
you might be into
Yeah.
that shit now. But
Yeah.
the thing is, I feel like the people that love Lord of the Rings are eaten because those movies are so fucking long. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I love the Batman. I don't mind that shit is 3 hours long. So the people that
Now
can
I
watch
do.
a whole series are like, yeah, y'all eating. Because there's people that do a whole, like, there's like a box set. That shit takes a long time. Look up how long it takes to watch all the movies. Like, what's the runtime for all the like for the entire Lord
For all
of
the
the
Lord of
Rings?
the Rings, Lord of the
Lord
Rings
of the
movies.
Rings. That's a different franchise, bro.
9 hours and 18 minutes for the theatrical
That's actually
versions,
not
and
bad.
roughly
That's
11
literally-
hours and 26 minutes for the extended editions.
That's
Really?
the-
How
that's
many
a
movies are
weekend.
there?
It's only 3.
Oh, there's only 3? Oh, I thought there was like mad movies. Oh, okay.
So there's more of
But the
there's
first
more
movie's like
movies
4
in that
hours.
realm.
3
Lord
hours
of the
and 28
Rings
minutes. The second movie is 3 hours and 43 minutes. The last movie is 4 hours and 11 minutes. Wait, that math does not math. Oh, with the extended shit. Yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah,
11
the
hours.
extended cuts. So the main 3 are those 3: Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King. But I'm pretty sure that there are spin-off movies as well. The Hobbit, obviously,
yeah, the Hobbit,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's more movies than that. But all of them are done by Peter Jackson. They all exist in the Middle Earth realm or whatever. I've never seen them either, but I've heard that they were really good.
Have y'all know any scenes other than I only know is the "You Shall Not Pass" scene. That's all I know. It's like that's the nigga Gandalf, right? He's in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You know the precious nigga too.
Oh yeah, my precious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gollum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People.
I think that's
use him
also
as a diss.
You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Come on, bro. Rest in peace,
The-
Dumbledore. Though.
What is that? One does not simply walk into Mordor. There's a meme of that.
Way back in the day.
Yeah, I thought that was from Game of Thrones because it was Sean Bean, and Sean Bean obviously was in Game of Thrones as Ned Stark. So for years, I thought that I was like, "What scene was this in Game of Thrones?" But it's actually from the Lord of the Rings. That's why
I feel like okay, keep your secrets is another one that's from that series. There's like one that's like okay, keep your secrets. It's gonna mean that might also be from Narnia though. So I don't know.
just be mixing shit up.
Yeah, man. All those olden shit. But yeah. One of y'all should watch that and come back and be like, yeah, this heat, or be like, nah, this shit is ass, overrated.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. I mean, not that it would matter to you. Niggas' opinions don't mean shit. But
That's not true.
word. Shout out to Sinners. Shout out to all the nominees from the Oscars. Speaking of movies, we should keep it in movies for
Fuck
now.
you. I watched Coraline because you told me to. And I love that movie.
See, if Sinners wins 5 Oscars, you have to watch it.
5? No, hell no. That's the,
7.
It's nominated,
7.
For,
Half.
it's nominated for
Half.
16. More than half.
8.
10.
8. 8 is a
I said
lot,
more,
bro.
I said more than half.
I think 8. 8 is a good number.
I know,
It's
but
a
you're
lot.
asking a nigga that really don't want to watch that movie though. So it's like the stakes got to be higher. And
Well,
how I gonna
all
want to
right.
watch that shit on Patreon? So
I'm not gonna want to do shit. I told you I'm over it.
All right, how about
I'm
this?
completely over it.
If it hits 10, you have to watch it. If it doesn't win, I go 2 under. So 5, I have to watch at least the first Lord of the Rings. If it doesn't win any, I have to watch all of them.
yo, that's crazy.
Oh man.
And then if if it wins all of them, you need some fucking stakes too, nigga. We got nearly 3 slave movies that you gotta watch. You gotta watch Sinners. You gotta watch
12 Years a Slave.
12 Years a Slave.
I seen 12 Years a Slave in theaters.
All right, now you gotta watch. Give me another. What's
You gotta
another
watch
one?
that Will Smith one.
No,
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you got-
Yes, yes.
You gotta watch
stop,
the Will
man.
Smith slave movie, bro.
Yeah, the Will
Stop,
Smith slave
man.
movie. And what's another one?
I'm surprised Tyler Perry ain't make no slave movie yet.
That'd be too much.
Yeah.
Madea goes.
You seen
to the
Django?
50s. I've never seen Django.
And Django. Put, at least a good one in there.
Yeah.
Even though there's a lot of white people saying nigga. You got to listen to Leonardo DiCaprio say nigga a whole bunch of times, though. Just saying.
And I heard he was getting that shit off, too.
He was getting it off.
Clean.
Improv.
Yeah. Definitely wasn't his first time.
Method acting.
Yeah,
Sound like a deal?
he wasn't even talking to Jamie Foxx on set. Like, they was walking. He said he walked right by him on set. It's crazy.
Sound like a deal, T?
I guess, man.
Let's go. It's in there.
Anyway, shout out to Michael B. Jordan being nominated. I feel like he should have been nominated twice, each for each nigga.
Yeah, Michael B. and Michael C. Jordan. Definitely should have been nominated twice.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Really, just great performances all around. We glazed that movie enough over the last year or so. Y'all want to keep it in movies, or you want to?
And then the movies, yeah, you did watch movies, so go ahead. Because we haven't talked about movies in a long time on this podcast.
Word,
so might
we
as well
haven't.
go for it.
So I watched The Rip on Netflix recently. You guys familiar with it?
No, I don't
It's
have
based
Netflix.
it's based in Florida, right? Down here
Yeah.
in Broward County, I believe.
Yeah.
Set the scene. What is The Rip?
All right. So the rip is about some police officers who basically are.
Nope.
I should have saw that coming.
You gotta learn how to sell shit to me, man. That shit was not working at all, bro.
No slave movies, no cop movies.
What the fuck? Why would I
make a movie?
Anyway, keep going. So no, I haven't seen The Rip. But go ahead, bro.
So a bunch of cops. Basically, they do what cops do. They they find out where drug dealers are hiding their money, and then basically raid those houses or whatever establishments that they're hiding the money in order to seize it. Obviously, we know cops use that money to like fund, first of all, themselves, and then like whatever programs or whatever that they're trying to get off. So it's a big deal when a big drop happens or when they find a large sum of money. So basically, they find a big stash. They get a tip that there's a stash out there. They think the stash is like $300K. They find the stash. It's $20 million. So now they got to have some conversations because the station is only expecting $300,000 and there's $20 million in there. So one, they got to figure out where this money came from and if anybody's going to come after them. Then also, like, are we going to do the right thing? How do we know that everybody's going to, stay on code? And it's that kind of heist movie. Like, is somebody trying to set us up, or is it like somebody snitching? And you know what I mean? It's just a whole bunch of that. It's starring Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Are we robbing ourselves?
Right. So it's starring Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, who y'all know have done.
Is that the twist? That they already own that money?
They've done a bunch of movies together. Tiana Taylor's actually also in it. Stephen Yeun is actually in it.
That's the twist.
Anyway. I'm not responding to that.
Is it really?
I didn't say anything.
But is it? Like, is that why you're not saying anything?
No, that's not why I'm saying it. That's not why I'm not saying anything.
Okay. I bet it is.
It was
look it up.
So I'm a really big fan of like old school heist movies. Stuff like The Town. The Town isn't a heist movie per se, but it kind of is. Just movies in that kind of realm. The super tense action heavy flicks, The Payback, shit like that. This is a very old school kind of heist movie. There is a twist. That is not the twist. You did not figure out the twist.
Is it part of
Matt
it?
Damon is actually getting up there to be like one of my favorite actors of all time. He's so good in pretty much like everything that he does. Do y'all realize how good Matt Damon is?
Yeah, I was rewatching The Martian the other week, and I was like, damn,
he's fire in The Martian.
Phenomenal.
He's crazy in The Martian. Yeah. He's dope in Interstellar. He's dope. I've never seen what was the one from back in the day? Good Will Hunting, I think.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie, but I mean, the dude's been incredible for years. He was Jason Bourne back in the day. The Departed, Rainmaker. He just did Ford v Ferrari a couple years ago. The Michael Jordan movie. I think he was Phil Knight in that movie. Was he Phil Knight in Air?
I don't remember what he was in there.
It was another one with him and Ben Affleck, though. They got this thing where they put these movies together and they smash it. So anyway, The Rip is a really good movie. Again, it's just a good movie to like catch with your lady on a Friday night or something like that. Maybe if you're happen to be snowed in this weekend. Definitely be a dope one to check.
Yeah, I definitely been seeing this being pushed a lot on my on fucking PlayStation whenever I go to my media side. It's definitely one that they're trying to push to watch. I think I'll watch it eventually. I mean, it's based in an area close to me down here. I always like to, watch films like that, see what spots I can recognize. So it'll be nice to watch that with my lady one of these nights.
Yeah, my Twitter's probably retweeting it, being like, "What a great movie."
T, does it matter to you if the police in the movie you're watching are treated poorly?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, yes. Well, I mean, it does.
Does it make it better?
It doesn't change anything.
So no.
About. Okay. Yeah, I meant to say no. That doesn't.
Got it. Understood.
No, it doesn't matter to me. Any other questions?
Y'all are a wreck today, man.
What?
Nothing. Y'all,
so what do you?
It's fine.
So what do you rate it? 1 out of 10 body cams. What do you rate it?
I'll probably give it a 7 or 8 body cams for sure.
Okay.
On
or off? Just kidding. Don't answer.
No, it was a good movie though. I'm excited to see one battle after another because after all, first of all, Tiana Taylor is terrible in this movie. She's fucking awful.
That's crazy because I've been seeing nothing but praise for her for her.
She's only in the movie for like 15 minutes or like 20 minutes.
She's in the movie doing. What hour are we in? We're in hour 2, right?
Yeah, go ahead, say it, man. Let it.
She's just doing the sassy black girl thing. Like it's so generic. It's nothing wrong with it, but it's just that it's the sassy black girl thing. And of course, Tiana Taylor's doing it. But I'm interested to see one battle after another because what the fuck did she do in that movie that got her all these fucking award nominations and wins? Because not saying Tiana Taylor's a bad actress. She's not. But she's just Tiana Taylor in the movie. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see what did she do in one battle after another that people are like, oh my God, Tiana Taylor. Because again, these movies came out within a month of each other. And one of them, she's just Tiana Taylor. And the other one, she's got Oscar nominations for.
One of the things that I've noticed on Twitter that happens a lot is when a tweet goes viral and somebody replies to that tweet but doesn't like at the person. It's like a direct, it's like, I guess a subtweet maybe, but it gets as big because everybody knows what it's talking about. Like everybody has seen that viral tweet. And so this tweet that's following up on it is about that tweet that everybody's seen. So somebody, I think the night or a few nights after Tiana Taylor won what award did she win for that movie? She won a
Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah. Why do we have so many Golden Globes? Is movies and shows? Like, what is Golden Globes like? Whatever.
Yes,
doesn't matter.
A lot of fucking award shows in the same season.
A lot of award shows. So she won a Golden Globe, and there was a tweet of a woman saying, "I wrote a paper in college about women that win awards in movies that are like stereotypes, something like that, where they're playing a stereotype." And there was another tweet that I saw later on, like a few days later, where people say things like, "I wrote a paper on it in college," like that's supposed to hold any merit. And I just thought that was, and I thought, no, nigga, not fact. I thought that was so dumb. I'm like, bro, like you're missing the entire point of that like tweet of saying like, yeah, basically, yeah, of course she won for a stereotypical role, right? Sure. Like that was the overarching.
To quote a great man, but nobody asked.
Like, why'd you even say that?
Yeah.
Because the overarching point is why are black women winning for roles that are just perpetuating false stereotypes?
That's not what black women are winning for. Black women are winning for many reasons. But, if this particular black woman won an award for this particular role, there wouldn't be anything wrong with that either.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe.
Because the argument would have to be that black women are not winning other awards. They're only winning these. right?
But there
And
are
if that's-
roles that they're not winning for. It's not that they're not winning at all, but there are like better roles where people are getting snubbed for.
Yeah,
it.
but I hate that. I always hate that argument. Anybody can win anything to me. So like, I don't care that other people didn't win. Like I genuinely don't care.
But it's weird when it seems calculated and not like an actual award that was given based off of the talent and the.
But that's just up to the person, though. Like that's just up to the person to determine whether they agree with the thing or not. But
that's
Viola
important,
Davis
though.
won. No, it's not. That's the least important thing.
It is.
Viola Davis won for Fences, Best Supporting Actress. Davine
Fences
Joy.
about what?
What?
And Fences was about what?
About a woman and a man and his wife and his kids and his relationships with them.
And make a fence.
Well, it wasn't about making fences. It was about mending
I never
fences.
saw the
Actually,
movie.
it was about mending fences. Do you think that was a slave movie too? You think
Was it a
Fences was
slave
about
movie?
slaves?
When did it take place?
Oh God, it took
He owned
place
the
in like
house.
1960 something Chicago.
It was his fence.
I'm asking, what was the movie about? Tell me what the movie about. You said it was about a family and then mending
Yeah,
their
it
relationship.
was about a man named Troy and his wife.
I don't need like details of the names. I just want to know what the movie was about. Like, what was the why?
It literally was just a story about a man who he loved baseball. He kind of had given up on life. He was older, and then some great, not tragic event, but just like life altering event happens, and he has to navigate that with his family.
What's the
And
event? What's the event?
He had a baby on his wife. I'm serious. That's what the movie was about. It was about him, but his son was growing up and coming of age, and his son was like kind of feeling himself. It's a
So he was
slice of life
cheating,
movie.
and they were the film was about them mending their relationship.
Yes, the men and them mending their relationship. There's a great scene, literally one of the best scenes you'll ever see, of Viola Davis and Denzel Washington having an argument after he had just beat up his son, who was like 28, 21 at the time. He had just like beat the shit out of him, and Viola Davis gives this incredible monologue that's just like one of the most beautiful but also heartbreaking things you'll ever see. Davine Joy Randolph won last year. This is a chunky black woman for the movie The Holdovers, which Ariana DeBose, who may or may not, I believe she's mixed, but she won for West Side Story in 2022. So in the last 10 years, Viola Davis, Ariana DeBose, Davine Joy Randolph, and Zoe Saldana all won Best Supporting Actress at the Oscars.
What did Zoe win for?
A character called Amelia Perez. I don't even know what movie this is though.
Oh, I know what that is. I've heard of that. Yeah.
So, the character she is Amelia Perez in the movie. Anyway, it's a French musical crime film, apparently.
Why she's trans in that?
She won for what?
Amelia Perez,
No, I know, but what was the award?
Best Supporting Actress.
Oh, okay. It's just not have good reviews.
Yeah, no, people hated that fucking movie.
But she won that. So again, the argument against Tiana Taylor winning Best Supporting Actress, or why are they giving it to black women when they only do this, when in the last 10 years 4 black women have won and none of them were doing the things that they're claiming was happening in this movie. You'd actually have to go back to 11 years ago with 12 Years a Slave when Lupita Nyong'o won. So it sounds to me like people who don't pay attention to these movies. So yeah, the whole I wrote a book about I wrote an essay about this, like that shit, then you would know this.
I think the argument is that there are probably more movies that have been made in the last 10 years that were deserving, or more roles that were deserving of accolades that weren't highlighted as much. And maybe like the 4 people that won within like the last 11 years, maybe it should be more than that. For roles that are greater than maybe the ones that they were played in, where there might have been something that was a little askew with their representation.
Danielle Brooks
That's where
lost.
the argument comes from.
Danielle Brooks lost to Davine Joy Randolph for The Holdover. She was in The Color Purple. Angela Bassett lost to Jamie Lee Curtis for Black Panther. I'm just looking at.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
the one she died in.
Yeah.
So like, should Angela Bassett have won for Black Panther? Again, it just feels like we can frame it how we could frame it this way if we want. And again, I'm telling you this as someone who just watched the Tiana Taylor movie, and I'm telling y'all she was awful. She was fucking terrible. So again, I don't got no fucking, you know what I mean? I didn't see the movie, and the last thing I seen Tiana Taylor in, she was ass. So it's literally I'm an expert in this thing, so you should take my opinion more seriously. And I typically,
it wasn't that. It was more
disagree
so
with
if that's what you took from it. I mean, that's one way to take it, but I took it as this thing that happens in Hollywood, or this thing that happens at these award shows, should be spoken about more. And if nobody brings light to it, then it might keep happening. Like, why don't we like stop supporting these award shows as much if we're only getting accolades for representation that we don't necessarily want being highlighted as much? Stereotypes, basically.
I think that shit is overplayed, and I think a lot of people do that whole, why we only see black people when we, but this is not 1996, bro. Like, there's many different, you can see black people doing anything. You can see black people dancing on the moon if you want. Like, so the idea that we shouldn't support black people doing this, but we should support black people doing this, is like some coonery to me. I'm sorry. That shit is like some coonery to me. It just doesn't, it don't work. It don't work. Black people be doing cool shit, regular shit, stupid shit, scary shit. You know, it's whatever you want. It's out there. Support the media you like.
I don't think that's the argument. I think the argument is, why is it highlighted from like these what we deem to be astute award shows or places that we view as like, yeah, this is a big deal to like win one of these things, right? It's a big deal to be an EGOT or a PGOT or whatever, things like that. Like, we give it that worth, we give it that value. And how come some roles aren't being highlighted as much as these other ones? Like, why did Halle Berry win for Monsters Ball type shit
25 years ago?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's an old conversation that is not real. It's not representative.
That wasn't that long. Like, you're making it sound like that was like 50, 60,000. Like, and even that is still like, we're still dealing with that. No, like, that's not something that's like, over. Like, that's still something that's like, you think it just, in what year did you think that shit just stopped existing or stopped being a problem? 2010? Like,
the year the internet became the biggest thing in the world. Like, it's just, again,
nigga, you just said that there's videos where you're watching body cam footage and there's still a bunch of comments of people replying and shit like that. So you talking about like problems with racism or things that happen where stereotypes are projected and perpetuated by media. That shit is at an all-time high probably because of the internet.
Remember when Jussie tried to convince everyone that he met a racist white man that hated black people but also watched Empire?
Yeah, that was bad.
That kind of feels like this. It's like, nigga, the people that hate you are not watching Empire. Like, they're just not. The people that want to,
they might have seen Empire. Empire was on like ABC.
Okay, even if they did, they don't recognize Jussie Smollett in it. Like, they might know who Cookie Lion is.
Listen, his
and
story
they might know
he
Terrence
might have
Howard.
been full of shit, but I don't think it's out of the ordinary to be like, I recognize that nigga from my television that comes on right after the game. Like, it's not that hard to believe.
All right, man. Yeah, maybe.
I don't remember.
The chances of that same nigga also being out at 2 a.m. during the Arctic blast in Chicago.
Keeping a noose around his neck.
It's just low. It's just the chances are so fucking
I don't know,
low.
man. Weird things happen, bro. weird things happen, man. Some of these people still living in the olden days, bro. But yeah, him having that noose around his neck when he went to the police station. Isn't that the story? Like he went to the
Nasty work. Not the police. The police came to him
yeah.
at his fucking hotel. He still had the noose around his neck.
Actually,
I just wanted to see what they did.
Yeah, actually, I remember now. He actually put the shit back on.
Yeah.
He admitted to putting it back on. He took it. No, I took it off, but I put it back on so you could
Like
see
it was
how
a
it
fucking
was.
tie.
Yeah. Like, all right, bro.
Straight it out. Nah, that's. Anyway, I don't know why you brought him. I don't know why you brought him up. Somebody asked me about him the other day. Anyway,
Anybody check out His and Hers?
nah, what's that?
Y'all really don't be. Y'all just don't be. Okay.
I don't
Again,
have Netflix, bro. I don't be
fair.
hearing about that shit.
Fair. It doesn't like hit your algos.
Hers, I hadn't heard of this one. All the ones I've heard of, at least.
Actually, no. My mom did tell me to watch His and Hers.
So
But-
it's that. It's
But I
that.
haven't.
Yeah.
When the aunties start talking about it, I'm not always perking my ears up. It's like a certain group of people, if enough different pockets of people start telling me about something, I'm going to watch it. Now, this is something I can't spoil it, but basically, I'm literally going to just read from the blurb. Two estranged spouses, one is a detective and the other one is a news reporter,
What's estranged
vie
mean
to
again?
solve a
Like
murder
divorce?
in which each believes the other is the prime suspect. So basically, the man is a detective. He thinks his wife did it. She thinks he did it. Now, the thing is, because two sides to a story, there's his and there's hers, right? So, like, they both know this woman that was murdered, and they both have a good enough reason to have wanted her dead. And the whole mystery is, like, who killed her and why? And it
Sounds
kind of
like
just...
Mr. and Mrs. Smith again.
It kind of does, but there's
Yeah.
it's less action heavy. It's more mystery and drama. You know how Netflix kind of does those like peel away the layers kind of shows. This one I would give 4 nooses around the neck out of 10. Great performances by Tessa Thompson and what's the guy's name? He was in
John
Punisher.
Bernthal.
Yeah, John Bernthal. There we go. Thank you. Great performances by them. I think the rest of the cast was kind of not at the level that they were. Tessa Thompson is a fucking amazing is an amazing performer. And John Bernthal is too. I love pretty much everything he's in. I think sometimes his movies kind of get boring, or his lead stuff gets kind of boring. But he's definitely been in some pretty dope stuff. It's one of those ones where like you really only know the full truth in like the last episode, last like 20 minutes type thing. A lot of people got turned off by the ending. It's a series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a movie.
A lot of people got turned off by the ending. I thought it was cool. I liked it. I liked the way it wrapped up.
Is it a limited series?
It's a limited series. What do y'all think about those limited series mystery kind of things where they wrap up at the very end? Are they kind of annoying? Are you willing to sit through them if they're interesting enough? How do y'all feel?
I love a good one-off. I love it in animes. I love it in TV shows. If you could tell a quick story, get right to it, and get out of it, I think that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when they try to extend it, and I think we talked about this in the past, where that's where it feels like it can get kind of messy.
Word.
So hopefully this doesn't get too much successful. It feels like they have to do a season 2.
Yeah. Could you? It wraps up pretty cleanly. Yeah, it wraps up pretty cleanly. So I doubt they could, but yeah, I'm with you. What about you, T? What do you think?
I don't mind a limited series like giving us important, like the answering the essential question within the last like episode, but I do need something to pull me into each episode. Like, don't just promise me of this big, like, you have to have like the overarching question, and then by the end, like, we'll have an answer to that main thing. But all throughout, there has to be like little things that pull me to that point. Like what's gonna get me from episode 1 to episode 2. Right. If I'm not like enthused, I'm like not like I. People that be like, "Yo, you gotta watch this show, man. It really kicks up by episode 8." It's like, what makes you think I had that time? It's 10 episodes this season, bro. Like, I am aware of like slow burns though, because that's like Severance is a slow burn type of thing. But again, there's curiosities, there's different things that pull you along, like as you're discovering the world. But as this thing is attached to one event, right? There's got to be things. By episode 1, I got to be locked in of like, okay, what question is being answered here that can pull me into this next episode, right? You know, there got to be other things like, oh yeah, they got you on camera at the scene. You know, that's important. You know,
yeah.
It's like, but you was there too. You was outside, so it looks like we both did it. I don't know. Anyway,
yeah. So that's kind of. It's like a carrot on a stick, right? They're definitely trying to get you. I kind of call it like a page turner, right? Like, you know, like with books, there's always like something to get you to the next episode or the next page or the next chapter or whatever. I definitely think it does a good job of that. I think part of the problem is they do try to throw you off the trail of what you're thinking. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it's like, no, this is clearly bullshit. Like y'all,
the red herring. That's what happens in all the mystery stories. It's like, pay attention to this thing over here. It doesn't mean anything.
Exactly,
it means nothing. You know, it's like, all right, well, thanks.
Yeah,
thanks for that.
So,
you know,
so there's a lot of that. But again, I think they're good. I wish more. I know that I've seen plenty of movies that could have been limited series. And I've seen plenty of like limited series that could have been like shortened into a movie. Like all this shit don't need to be like, I didn't need all this.
When it's a series or even just like, I mean, it could be a movie too, but when you have things like that, like mysteries, there has to be some allure in watching it again. There has to be something that like you didn't notice the first time that when you watch it again, you're like, oh yeah, this piece of paper that was right there. Like that was a receipt from, you know, the diner that he said he didn't go to, but he did. Like it was right there in front of us the entire time. Like there's got to be something that pulls you back in to watch for a second. Like what did I miss the first time that, you know, now that I can watch it again, be like, oh, this all makes sense. Like, oh, it was this nigga that killed, like did all those things. Like, yeah, it was right there in front of you the whole time. That gives you a little bit more, it gives you replay value. That's like, those are the best like limited series for me when things start to add up, you know?
I think we talked about All Her Fault before, right?
I don't think so. If you explain it, maybe I remember.
It was another show where, I think, was it somebody who, the kid went missing. Right, and the mom had left the kid with a parent from the school, but then when she called the number, the number was blocked or whatever, and like it was like a fake number, and her kid was missing for like whatever. So basically, again, another one of those shows where they're pretty much using the same blueprint. I think it's probably gonna start getting a little lame at some point. Like, all right. Let me just skip to episode fucking 6 because I know none of this shit matters. The only thing that matters is like the fucking truth, right? So, I think at some point it's not going to be as interesting. But for now, I'm with all of them.
If we're still talking about shows, I don't know if I told you already, but I've been watching Scandal. Did I tell y'all that already?
Yeah. You have, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what's that been like?
Yeah, I got to season 2. And that's
she was a hoe, right?
Was she a hoe? She only fucked with one person.
I'm just saying
that person was pretty important, but she only fucked with one. I don't know. I didn't get to the whole phase yet. I don't know.
Okay,
but
no, I kind of think she a hoe the same time, the whole time. But you know,
is she a hoe the whole time?
Yeah, she a hoe the whole time.
What makes her a hoe in season 1?
Fucking a married man. Yeah, fucking a married man is some hoe shit. Is it not?
Is that the definition of a hoe?
Yeah, that's some hoe shit, nigga. She's a hoe.
I thought a hoe shit was like being promiscuous with several
and she be in this bitch face. Like that shit is mad disrespectful.
But like the bitch that he's fuck, like that woman doesn't care. Like she's as deranged as everybody else in that show.
Okay, so that's the part where you haven't. Okay, cool.
All right, yeah. I mean, if you spoiling some shit for me,
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying, like,
at this point in time in the show, the people that she are fucking with, a person that should be offended and should care more does not care because of
copy
politics. It's power. Like, you know, it's image driven.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
You know. But other than that, yeah, it's cool. You know, she's solving mystery. Also, I think I might have told you already. I think I wanted to watch How to Get Away with Murder instead of this. But I started watching it, and then I realized too late that I was like, all right, I'm watching the wrong show. But I'm still kind of entertained. So, you know.
I think you can watch both of them together because they both were on at the same time. I think everyone was watching them both together.
Yeah. Shonda Rhimes, man. We talked about that. Shonda Rhimes.
Shonda Land. She got a whole... Yo, imagine like they gave her like a theme park for like all her shows and shit.
Why does it need to be a park?
I'm just saying because, like, you know, they got Disneyland, they got Shondaland.
Yeah, workshop that one, bro. I don't know if it's. I don't think that needs to be.
You wouldn't get on a how to get away with murder a roller coaster?
No, I probably wouldn't have gone to Splish Splash either because that shit sounds like it got some fucked up rides.
I'm just saying, man.
Nah, man.
I think it'd be fun. One of the rides just rocks you like Viola Davis walking with her briefcase.
Come on, bro.
My bad.
I ain't even watched the show yet, but I don't know. Oh, is that where that she get that walk from or something like that?
Yeah, that walk is from How to Get Away with Murder, for sure.
Damn. Nah.
But yeah, like she did Bridgerton.
I'll watch it after.
You don't want to see Bridgerton? Or like a theme?
What's Bridgerton about?
I mean, you wouldn't like it.
At all.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it. It's like the Gilded Age.
That show is horny as hell, right? There's a lot of people that watch that show.
It's super horny.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's why you would like it. But it's
yeah.
You wouldn't like it because it's like 1800s, like Gilded Age type shit.
Isn't it like what is it like with knights? Not knights, but it's like the Queen London type shit. Like,
it's the Gilded Age. So like early 19th century type
with niggas.
Shit. With niggas, like, which completely ruins it. By the way, it makes it completely unrealistic.
But is it like? Is it true to like what niggas was doing in the Gilded Age, or is it like a reinterpretation?
The series is set during the early 19th century in an alternative London Regency era in which George III established racial equality and granted aristocratic titles to people of color due to the African heritage of his wife, Queen Charlotte.
Where is this information at? Is that in the synopsis?
Yes.
What the fuck? Why did they feel like they needed to address all that?
See, now
there?
if
is
T
that
was,
not what the show's about?
If T was on that,
I know
I would be with him. if he was banging on that, I would be like, "Yup, nah, fuck that shit. That shit don't make no sense."
That makes me believe that the story is gonna be about that, and I don't. And from what I understand, it's not.
That's
what do you mean? It is about that. Wait,
like
what
they
do you
go over the racial issues, or why it's not a racist issue, or why
they established a world in which like other people besides white people are aristocrats. They're like they have status.
That's what the whole show's about.
It's not about that. It's about what that would have been like if black people were royals, essentially, or Indian people were royals. Yes.
So what if episode?
Isn't this nice?
UK.
That's what it's
if?
about. Yeah. It's the UK. Yeah, it's the UK's What If for sure. The genre, if you look at the genre, it says alternate history.
See, it could have been cool. That could have been a good idea, but they might have not stuck the landing. But
like every superhero movie is an alternate history category.
If this show was just like
in a world where the event where a group of superheroes group together to fight a nemesis, and also like, a universe where black people are allowed to be superheroes.
Allowed to be superheroes. But it's like they were right there, and they could have did something good. It's like, yeah, in an alternate reality where, this is racism doesn't exist. It's like, aren't we glad racism doesn't exist? It's like, bro,
set that shit up like My Hero Academia.
Y'all still talking about it if it doesn't exist. Why y'all talking? It's like, doesn't it feel great to have power? It's like, all right, bro. Like,
At the end of the show, they cut back to reality. This is what it was really like.
They just wake up and everybody works at like Kroger.
in the UK. What's that show that Jonathan Majors was in? Lovecraft Country. What's that show about? Country. It's about magic and shit, right?
Yeah, it's like so it's not an anthology series, but it's an anthology series in the sense that each episode is about a different Lovecraft book. So essentially, the things that are happening to one family, but those things are like being pulled from different like parts of Lovecraftian horror. The show though is about a family that it's just that they're dealing with racism and they're dealing with ghosts.
Oh.
That's essentially it.
Damn. Anyway, I've been watching Scandal. I still got to get back to Bleach. Got to get back on that shit. It's been a while, but like I said, I was watching with a friend, and I didn't want to leave him behind, but I think it's at this point where I need to.
Yeah, sometimes just can't wait forever, man.
I need to, bro.
Forever.
My last thing on the shows, with one thing I think that we should do eventually is we should watch scenes of shows that we've all seen and like rewatch different scenes and shit like that. Like we've all seen The Wire, right?
Yeah.
Today I rewatched the scene where Avon popped out. Well, spoiler alert to people that haven't seen The Wire. Actually, I thought about this because this one nigga that friend of the show, Tori, he's watching The Wire for the first time, and
be careful.
Yeah, but it's it's one of the last scenes that Avon's in, where he's meeting up with a very important character, like in season 5, right? And he's just like surprise, like that shit was just, I don't know. I watched that scene and I was like, that's pretty damn cool. How like he established his dominance even within, those walls. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. I just watched that. There's certain things like that. I'm just like, that's a pretty good show, man. Certain scenes. I also watched the scene with him and Idris fighting, having that argument, or he was basically saying, "Yeah, I think you too gangster for them niggas over there, and too smart for these niggas over here," Yeah. And they had like that argument of street shit versus econ and like who's right and who's wrong and stuff. And it was a really beautiful scene, like the way that they shot it too, like just the dividing pole and shit like that, and how they were separated. But also it's funny because Idris, his accent comes out whenever he starts to get mad. So I think that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I find myself going back to watch some of those scenes. Whenever they pop up on my what's it called, Twitter algorithm, I'll go look up some more on YouTube just to get that feeling back. But outside of whenever I'm watching those, and since we're on the HBO tip, I have actually been watching. Well, it's only been one episode, but A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which is one of the Game of Thrones franchise shows, taking place in a different time period as they tend to. This is taking place right in the slap dab in the middle between House of Dragons and Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones being the most recent in terms of like the chronological order, the timeline, I should say. This is telling the story of Sir Duncan and Egg. Not much to spoil yet because they really haven't gotten to the meat and bones of it. But this is based off of a very short story told by George R.R. Martin. I'm confident in this show only because the story is done. There is no issue like there was in Game of Thrones or even House of the Dragons now where there is no source material to go off of and they're kind of just winging it. This is a set in stone short story that I don't see being any longer than like maybe like 2 or 3 seasons, potentially 4. But I doubt they get to 4. Maybe I feel like 3 would be a sweet spot.
But is Hot D going to keep going? I think we talked about this before. Is Hot D done?
Hot D
or
is
it
actually coming out. Is it later this year, Hot?
Yeah, I believe summer 2026.
Oh, so they're gonna
Yeah,
run
so
concurrently.
They're
Like,
coming
gonna-
out for season 3. There is some controversy that's come out recently behind that. But yeah, they'll be back for season 3. Anybody who's a Game of Thrones fan, you guys are finally eating this year. After what's up?
What's the controversy? Like the fact that they're running at the same time?
No. So George R. Martin kind of has beef with the showrunners of House of the Dragon. So season 1, he was getting early drafts of the script. They were going to him for advice, this, that, and the other. But by the time they got to season 2, they kind of just started doing their own things, talking about the showrunners. They weren't really running things by George R. R. Martin, and to a point where George felt like this story isn't even the one that I'm telling anymore. Like, you guys are kind of going completely off the rails here. He's not claiming it from what I see. So that kind of has me scared of what season 3 is going to look like. Season 2 was okay, in my opinion. Season 1 was still the strongest one to me. Season 2 was still okay. Season 3, I have some fears, man. I feel like this season may not hit the way we want it to. This is supposed to be the climax, the Dance to the Dragons, where the war really starts shaking up. Niggas' bodies really start dropping. Lines are crossed, and Targaryens continue to begin their descent from the mountaintop that is King's Landing. I feel like this Duncan and Egg story tells a very grounded story, not too high, not too low. It's going to be feel-good moments. There's going to be a lot of comedic moments in there. And what I love about this story is that even in the book, it's kind of written with this uncertainty that any of what is being told is true, right? So without getting into too much detail, Sir Duncan, he goes on to be one of the greatest knights in all of Westeros. They mention him in the Game of Thrones original series when Sir Joffrey is going through this book of knights, and he's talking about how Sir Duncan has like 3 or 4 pages full of accolades and shit that he's accomplished. So Sir Duncan's story, he was trained by Sir Arlen, who was a knight, who was what do they call it, a homestead knight or so, or hedge knight. A hedge knight was basically a traveling knight who doesn't necessarily work under one lord. So along the way, he comes across Dunk, who's not a knight at the time. He squires for him, and the whole time Duncan's trying to become a knight, and the only way you can become a knight is by either being, whether you're in given to it by somebody on the crown, on the throne, or somebody related on the crown, somebody with status, or by another knight. So the whole time he's trying to get Sir Arlen to knight him, and eventually Sir Arlen dies. And when Duncan has to, try to get in these tourneys so he can win some money and earn his knighthood and try to get under somebody's banner, they're asking him, like, hey, did he end up knighting you? And he tells them yes, but the problem is there was nobody around to confirm it. And the way that they tell it in the book and the way that they tell it in the story is that throughout his whole entire journey, you have no idea whether or not he's necessarily telling the truth, or that anything that's even in the tale of Sir Duncan is true. So the whole fact that this is just like a fun tale that kind of happens in between, I think that's really cool. I think the fact that none of this is confirmed real or not is super cool. Kind of reminds me of the Bible a little bit, but that's another story for another day. But I think that this is going to be a nice feel-good story and there's also like, you're seeing like relatives of people from Hot D. Like, you're seeing this nigga's nephew, this nigga's grandson, and then you're seeing people that you haven't seen them yet, but it's in the range where we're like 80 years or 90 years before Game of Thrones. So there may be like young people in this series that go on to be like old heads in the Game of Thrones series that you might recognize. And I think they really did a good job in terms of like the casting. Like the guy they got playing Lionel Baratheon, who's supposed to be, I want to say, Robert Baratheon's great-grandfather. He just like merges the personalities of the 3 brothers, Robert, Stannis, and I'm not sure if you remember Renly, right? Is it Renly?
Renly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just encapsulates the personalities of the 3 of them so well, where he's like the party. He's like kind of a drunk like Robert. He loves the party. He's a man of the people, like Renly. but he's also very serious, and he's also very much like lethal on the battlefield, like Stannis. So I think this the perfect balance in that. I don't know who the actor is, but he's bodying it right now. He's already my favorite Baratheon in the history of Baratheons already. So I'm liking where they're headed. I like the little trailer, the teaser they have for season 2. I'm looking forward to this series, man. I have a lot more faith in Night of the Seven Kingdoms this season and going further than I do with Hot D, knowing everything that I know that's going on behind the scenes and how the showrunners have kind of taken over the show on their own.
Yeah, I'm off it. I'm off the Game of Thrones thing, man. I just have no interest in it in watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm not watching Hot D season 3. They edged me out. They did. They edged me out too much in season 2. A lot of stuff that was supposed to happen in season 2 didn't happen. And I just feel like, you know, they had an opportunity, and I get it. We can't just keep using like the writer strike, COVID, blah, blah, blah. We can't keep using that stuff. You know what I mean? Because these series shouldn't be 6 episodes long anyway. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the goofy part. The 2 seasons of House of the Dragon is really 1 season. So I'm not about to watch a 3rd season, which is going to be a half a season that they're just going to feed me until I get to the season 4, which would actually make it 2 seasons. Like I'm just good. I'm good. I'm all good.
They are kind of stretching that story a little bit because they're almost there. The war is right.
I'm telling you,
there.
they're edging. Yeah, they're edging.
Yeah.
They're edging this whole time.
How did the last one end? Did it end with Daemon falling into the water?
No, it ended with I'm not gonna remember her name at this point, but the Rhaenyra.
Getting the dragons for the other
get the dragons for the other for the
bastards.
For the bastards, yeah. So now she's got like 3 dragons.
More dragon riders, yeah.
Yeah, more dragon riders. So war's on. The other
nigga,
kid,
right? Doesn't the nigga have a dragon?
The young
Javon
brother
Evans.
with the little black kid. Yep. Yo, that's crazy. He definitely looks like Javon Evans. Oh my god. But yeah, he there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. But there were some great moments in season 1, like you said. Season 2, a lot of edging. I'm good. And this one, I haven't watched a trailer. I haven't watched anything. It could be very good. I will not know because I just don't like the way they format their shows.
Maybe you need to wait till it ends to watch it all so that you don't feel like it's edging. You know, maybe.
Yeah, I think this is only like 7 episodes, 6, 7, and they're short watches. I think the first episode was like 42 minutes, so they're gonna be slow, not slow burners, but it's definitely gonna be a quicker watch, I should say.
Did y'all ever watch like Respect Life on YouTube?
No, what's that?
It was like a ghetto, like a super low budget, a 0 budget web series. Y'all remember when niggas first got cameras and started doing web series on YouTube? Like there was a time where like niggas just started making web series. King Bosch and all of these guys came out of that era. Big Ja, like whether they were comedies, whether they were like, it was just a bunch of that. They were short, super short, mini 10-minute episodes, 11-minute episodes.
Daystorm Power used to do a lot of those actually, but he would be he'd be like rapping in them.
Right. So they would just have all these web series, and again, those shits were super short. We're talking about HBO. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar thing, doing a 42-minute, 7-episode some shit that Issa Rae was doing in her fucking spare time working at Kinko's. Like, I just don't understand how we're like accepting such little content from one of the biggest production houses in the world.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I hope it's good. And it sounds like it might be interesting.
While we're also on the HBO tip, I will probably be hate watching Euphoria season 3
Oh, I did see that trailer dropped.
Because from that trailer, I have no idea what that show is even about anymore.
Neither do I.
And I hope that this is the last season because that shit just looks like it's about to crash and burn. I do want to note that Zendaya is not listed as an executive producer anymore on this show. So, needless to say, there's probably a lot of things that
She about to die this season.
aren't good. Yeah, if she dies, the show ends for sure. I don't want to, like, everybody else is, like, not as interesting. And the one person that I did find super interesting died in real life. So, that kind of sucks. But
that's not funny.
Yeah.
I don't know
Last
why.
time I watched the show was...
I don't know why you're laughing either.
Last time I watched the show was, I think it was like a special where she was just talking to this black dude at a diner.
Yeah. What's that nigga's name? Domingo Coleman? Is his name? What is his name?
Oh, was that him?
Coleman Domingo. Yeah.
Domingo
Oh,
Coleman.
shit.
Just mixed his name.
That sounds crazy.
What? What? Domingo Coleman? It sounds like a porn star name. Yeah, Domingo Coleman. Yeah, Coleman Domingo. Why did I mix his name up like that? Anyway, yeah, Coleman Domingo plays her sponsor.
Or, you know what's funny? You mentioned. I thought you were gonna say, the last thing I seen her was when she's just sitting there talking to her boyfriend in black and white, and I was like, is he mixing up?
No.
Euphoria and like Malcolm and Marie, that show that came on.
Oh yeah,
that like
John
random
David
ass
Washington.
movie. Yeah,
during the
with John
pandemic
David
too.
Washington.
That movie
We
was
cried
like-
together, the musical.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
On Broadway.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that was insane. I don't even remember what that movie's about. It was just a
That
big
shit was
argument.
ass,
Argument.
bro. Yeah, it was just one big ass argument the whole movie.
People love that fucking movie too. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, this movie is terrible.
That shit was ass, bro.
But like somebody were like, people were really reaching out to me like, yo, well, that shit is heat, bro. That's really how all the
That's
people
really
that
how
was
it
reaching out
is.
to me and telling me
I
it
hope
was just
not.
people that like, yeah, bro, that's really how arguments be in relationships. I'm like, yo, what?
Oh, yo, you niggas hate each other.
Yeah.
like dead ass.
Yeah.
Y'all hate each other, man. God damn.
Anyway, yeah, I totally forgot about that movie. Damn. I wonder if that's still on Netflix if they took that shit off streaming. I wouldn't be surprised if they took that shit off. Like, just, you can't see that anywhere. Like, lost media, you know?
It definitely should be lost media.
Yeah, but all in all, I don't know if y'all ever watched Euphoria, but, like, Sydney Sweeney is an OnlyFans star now.
Is that what she is now?
Yeah, she's an OnlyFans star. She's married to, what's that nigga's name? That English dude on the show. The dude who was basically insane. Like basically gave off serial killer vibes. I don't remember what his name is. Nate, I think in the show. Yeah, Rue is getting chased after by those drug dealers that she stole from. Jules is still Julesing.
Cohen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Turning tricks.
Yeah. And
Shout
a lot
out
of
to
people
her.
a lot of people didn't come back. Alexa Demi's still there. I forgot what her character's name was too. But
Are you the type to, if something you like makes it like, so I keep hearing some talk, it's probably not going to happen, but like The Wire, right? We were just talking about The Wire. If The Wire came back for like a limited series for like the kids after they had grown up, would you rewatch the like the last season or something like that to catch up?
no, because
You wouldn't want that?
it depends. Like there's certain shows that I think could get that off. Euphoria, I'm not really. I'm good, with that. I think that it didn't earn it yet. The Wire obviously has earned something like that. And Sopranos tried it with Many Saints.
They did.
It didn't really. I tried watching Many Saints. It didn't have that same appeal for me just because of how it was shot and everything that took place within the Sopranos. Like it's hard to replicate that, I did say though in Boardwalk Empire that if they decided that all the kids were gonna continue, then that could have been cool because everybody had like kids that could have progressed the story a little bit, like how they dealt with that, how they took over the reins in Atlantic and all the shit that happened in Atlantic City. That could have been interesting, but yeah, I don't know.
I told you about my loose cinematic universe, right, with Boardwalk Empire.
What in Sopranos?
No, Boardwalk Empire, Hustler, no, Hoodlum, American Gangster, and Paid in Full.
No, you didn't tell me about that.
Yeah, those are all in the same universe to me.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Boardwalk Empire is about Dutch Schultz, right?
Mm.
Hoodlum is about Dutch Schultz and what's his name?
That's cool.
Bumpy Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Bumpy Johnson is the one who taught not Nicky Barnes, Frank Lucas in American Gangster. And then Frank Lucas is the one who was the inspiration for the dudes in Paid in Full. So like those are all the same universe to me.
That's cool because a lot of it is like that New Jersey, New York, and all like the major cities during that time, how they kind of expanded their reigns and stuff. That's cool. I didn't even think about that. Now I kind of feel like I should watch them with that lens.
Yeah,
like,
I think you should. I think you would enjoy it.
That's interesting. I like that so because all I've had so far is like the basically in Boardwalk Empire. By the end, they're forming like the families, like the mafia crime families and stuff like that. And then you get to Sopranos, which is obviously in North Jersey and shit like that. And you have that to kind of fill that void a little bit. But both great shows, both great shows. But yeah, Euphoria is gonna be terrible. I'm just waiting for it.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
And the director of that show, everybody's been saying it, but I feel like he kind of got off way too much on making those people that were supposed to be high schoolers do a lot of shit that was like there's a weird energy around that show for sure.
There is.
So, I'd be happy to see it finally end because, like I said, I don't know what, and I think he might have picked up on that and said, "I gotta age them out of high school." And make this show about something else because otherwise they're gonna be on to me,
Yeah, there was so many high school dicks in that show.
A lot of
a whole lot of dicks.
Yeah, he asked you to do too much, to suspend so much like disbelief of like, yeah, this is what's happening. Like I don't know, it was too much. It was too much, but. There were some parts of the shit that were kind of heat. I just don't even remember what those parts are because I watched that shit like 5 years ago. I was living in Miami when I watched that.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you off the top of my dome. Like with I guess like the part where she was like tripping out in the room, like that was a really like scenic scene.
Yeah.
When she was crashing out with on her sister and mother.
Yeah,
I think that was
sad. Sad ass scene. Anybody that got siblings that have gone through addiction or have gone through some sort of like trip out like that shit is like that shit hits kind of hard. Yeah. But I think that scene, the one where she's telling or she's trying to get out of a situation by telling Alexa Demi's character that Sydney Sweeney's character is fucking her man or her ex or some shit like that. That's like the iconic scene, the drama-filled shit everybody liked so much. The scene that happened at the end of the season, so sad, man. Like, rest in peace, Angus, bro. That nigga, he carried that shit, bro. He really did carry a lot of that show for sure.
And the kid got killed in that show, right? They killed him off?
Allegedly. We don't know yet because we didn't see it on screen, but they did. It did look like they was gonna kill that little boy.
Yeah,
but that would have been crazy. Like it was a little boy, bro. Like
they should have showed that. If they did kill him, they should have showed it.
They said we saw the red dot.
The same way we saw Michael B. Jordan die in The Wire. We gotta do it, man. Pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Show us.
But my thing is now with Angus's untimely passing, they might have switched the stories up. Because there's some scenes, like now they can make it seem like he was the one that died in, what's his name? Ash? I think it's just Ash.
Fez was
Angus's character, but Ash, I think, was the little boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, wait, has it been that long since season 2?
Yeah, bro. It's been like that shit came out like 2020 or 2021.
If that.
Both of them. Yeah. Because
Kill
bro,
both
that kid. Nigga, you know how old that kid would be right now unless they do like a huge time jump.
They did do a little bit of a time jump, but he might be in juvie or something. And that shit ages people, man. And he looks like one of those boys that might have a baby face, so they might be able to pull it.
Let's see, Javon Wana Walton.
They did do a little bit of a time jump though, for sure.
Yeah, he still looks like a teenage boy, like 14 years old.
Yeah, they got tools for that. They can make it work. But I will be hate watching that show just to see how fucking like I said, I don't know what that show is about anymore. I don't know what that show is about anymore. Anything else that's coming out? I think there were other trailers that were coming out on HBO. They had like a whole thing slated. They had like more shows slated.
Nothing that I've been paying attention to. My favorite animes are back. Jujutsu Kaisen,
I'm not done.
Frieren.
I'm not done with HBO yet because there's other shows that people have been talking about. Have y'all paid attention to any of those other shows like Heated Rivalry, Industry, or I Love LA, or any of those other shows? You know what I'm talking about?
I've heard about Heated Rivalry. I haven't watched it though.
Some gay shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, is that the one that they were spoofing on SNL with the kid from Stranger Things? Yeah, and the Harry Potter thing. I think they called it Heated Wizardry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it was.
Did he call him gay or did he call him a slur? He said something on SNL. It's like you're gay, Harry, or something like that, or
you're a homo, Harry.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, but I don't know if you could say that. That's why I didn't say it.
Oh, sorry.
When it said on SNL, and we're
just quoting it.
That's true. Yeah. But if they didn't say it, then you're not quoting it. So I got to find out. If they did say it, I won't bleep it. But if they didn't, I'll bleep it. That's what I'll do. But yeah, that they were talking about that show. I started to watch I Love LA. Kind of hated it. It felt like again one of those circle jerk shows of like this is LA culture. We're setting the stage of what this is, but I just don't care. I just don't fucking care, man. I don't care. The show is just about like what they think life in LA is, and I just don't care.
Yeah.
It's drugs, superficial shit. You know, people getting like famous off of like little shit or getting canceled over little shit. It just feels like it's just not good. There's a fine ass stud in that show though. I will say they did well with the casting. She's a chef.
Oh, yeah.
She's fine. All right, now I'm done with HBO. Sorry about that. HBO anime. What's going on in the anime world?
Not too much. I mean, January comes. That means a new slate of animes are returning. That's what I love to hear. I love to see that Frieren is returning so soon because, I mean, I'm not sure how late I was on that show, but I know by the time I caught up, they were still dropping new episodes. So to see it back so soon and for it to still be kind of fresh in my mind is always a great thing, especially in animation where, you know, you could watch a whole bunch of animes and kind of get mixed up in all the fucking, you know, the themes and all that shit. Outside of that, Jujutsu Kaisen, which is one of the more popular animes in the world, actually is returning. I think they have like 3 episodes or 4 episodes out right now. I'm definitely looking forward to catching up with all of that. They left off at kind of a high moment, kind of a little bit of a cliffhanger. You don't know who's alive, who's dead, but looking forward to the return. I haven't caught up just yet, but once I do, I like to let shows like that, like Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, shows that I know I'm going to want to binge, action-packed shows that I know I'm going to watch that I know I'm going to want to watch more than 20 minutes of because, you know, these animes don't last for very long, and when you're watching high-paced action, bro, goes like that. So I like to let a few episodes stack up luckily I was away for a little bit, so I have a nice little slate to return to in the next couple of days.
Yeah, hopefully people don't spoil it for you, as it goes on. Hopefully the show's not one of those things where it's like people just rush right to talking about major plot points that happen in each episode, which I doubt that's happening.
Yeah, thankfully I haven't really been on Twitter as much. I've been more so on Instagram, and I don't really get a lot of anime stuff on my Instagram. It's mostly just like wrestling, music, shit that's going on in entertainment, stuff like that.
Yo, have you ever on Instagram reset your algorithm?
Knowingly? Can you do that?
Yeah, so I did that the other day for the first time because I was curious, and there's a whole nother world out there. Really felt like...
Where do I go to find that? I need that.
So I found it by accident, and that's how it happened. But I went into like my settings or something like that, and there's like a button that says you can reset your algorithm. So all the data, all that shit that they collected on you, all the shit that they're showing you that they think you want to see, you can reset it. So when you go to your like all the different things that you're watching, you'll see like people that you haven't seen on social media in a long time, like people that you follow that you probably haven't seen a lot. You'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Hi. But also you'll see like reels of shit that's outside of what you're normally seeing. So I was like, that's kind of interesting that happened. I think I went to my activity and stuff like that. I'll find it and I'll show you after.
I have grown my love for and my admiration for people that can skateboard over the last few months has definitely grown, and I've seen that a lot in my algorithm. I think because I was looking at a lot of skate, like the game Skate Clips. Mm-hmm. I got that a few months ago. That's like my favorite like casual game right now. So I've been hearing a lot of that shit, and bro, all respect to skateboard. I think skateboarders are some of the more creative people in the world because they have a thing called skater eye, right? Like there's no reason that you should be able to find a way to skate on this type of setup over here. And for them to just have the creativity, and it's not even just like the creativity with their tricks. A lot of them tend to be really good at like video and photography because, videography and skateboarding culture go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People got to know how to film, and a lot of the times they're skating and filming at the same time, going at fucking fast-ass speeds. That shit is not easy, bro. I remember trying to film on my electric scooter, and I was like, bro, this shit is killing me right now. Like, I can't fucking balance. So just imagine trying to do that on a fucking skateboard is super fucking impressive. Yeah. So just their eye for not just where they can skate, but how it's going to look, how they want it to look in their footage. The music culture in skating is so interesting because it's like the fashion culture. It goes hand in hand. I just love it so much. It reminds me of a lot of wrestling. It reminds me a lot of the street ball culture. Actually growing up too, watching a lot of like N1 mixtape and stuff like that. So
yeah,
the same way you look at these guys like, damn, how the fuck are they able to do all this shit with the ball, like put between their legs and their shirt around their fucking back and off the glass? And you would think like, oh no, they must be faking it. Like the people that are defending these guys must be fake. There's no way you fell for that shit. But like, no, though, these motherfuckers are actually really lethal with this shit. They're like carnies, It's like nobody's that good at this shit, and you just fucking go home until you're to your factory job. You know what I'm saying? And you're just a regular nigga. So I always found skateboarders fascinating to me because I could never pull off the shit that they could pull off, and I've tried.
It's funny you brought up street ball too, because I remember watching those like old N1 tapes. Because I didn't like a lot of basketball, but my brother, like, he was the basketball guy in the house. So he was watching all those tapes and I was like around watching. And I always thought like, yo, all these different people like Hot Sauce and all these different like people, was it the professor, right?
Professor,
all those different
Spider,
all those people,
Escalade.
Yeah, all those people. I'm like, yo, how come they ain't in the league? But then I realized street ball is like, it's a whole different like the shit that they was doing. I'm like, yo, could they be up against some of these great players, all these people that are actually in the league,
It's mostly, and I kind of had to realize this too, it's mostly size. Like, the professor is like 5'7". Like, all the cool shit that he's doing, Jamal Crawford is also doing, but Jamal Crawford is 6'8". So, like, there's just a stark difference between those guys and the NBA players. It's really just size. It's not skill.
Yeah.
Those
the only
dudes are
guy that
just
was
as
really
skilled.
able to make that transition at a small size, at least, what I would say is like Rayford Austin, who might have been like 6'1", 6'2".
He was 6'1".
Yeah. I know Stephon Marbury came up a lot playing in the streets in New York. I'm not sure how big he was, though.
6'1".
6'1", yeah. So, it's a very rare breed of guys who can make that jump. But I know Rayford Austin was actually like doing the and one shit. I know Marbury was kind of more like, I'm gonna pull up to a park
to the park.
Yeah, and I'm just better than everybody. Rayford Austin was out here. He was skip to my loop. This nigga had a nickname. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Certain guys, Sebastian Telfair, Lance Stevenson, those guys were street ballers, but they weren't and one players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas Skip to My Lou was an and one legend before he hit the league. I don't even think where did Rayford Austin go to school? I think he went to some like JUCO because he couldn't get on a like a Duke or something like that. He played school. He went to Fresno State University.
Or those games aged well too. They had games, right? And one. It's a game.
Well, the NBA Street games.
Nah, it wasn't NBA Street. It was like an and one game, I believe.
Was there an and one game? I don't remember that.
I think there was.
And one street ball. This shit was probably ass. I see it. This shit, I'm pretty sure this was ass.
Nah, nigga, this game was kind of heat. This is why I remember it, because again, it was Worlds Collide, right? I didn't care that much for basketball, but I liked games, so I was playing it. 2K is what got me, like, that's why I know some names in basketball. Like when I was playing 2K with my brothers and shit. We was making teams and we was going crazy, but I think this game was kind of fire, bro. And one street ball.
That game was hard. I had that game. Yeah, I love that. Man, when games have a great story mode that you could just tap right in with, that's what that game had, bro. Still
$40. Yeah, $40, bro.
That shit $3.99 on the.
Which one are you looking at? The first one?
And one street ball, yeah, and one street ball on PlayStation 2, $40. Yo, Hoops, NBA Hoops is $130. The one with Shaq on the cover.
Oh God.
What
were y'all think? What did y'all think were the best street ball games growing up? There was a few.
NBA Street 2, easy.
NBA Street 2.
What's
it called?
one?
NBA Jam was not street ball.
Same vein.
Behind NBA Volume 2, I would put NBA Ballers.
NBA Ballers was a good one too.
With the one with Chauncey Billups on the cover for some reason.
They had like two of those games, right?
There was two.
That game was the neighborhood or the park mode before 2K started doing all that shit, bro.
Facts.
Not necessarily an open world, but an open city, multiple places to go. You could travel to fucking Ludacris's house and play. What was this group? Disturb the Peace? And then niggas was balling.
That was everything that 2K is today. That people was talking about that too. They was like, "Yo, what is this game anymore?"
Tracy
bro?
McGrady in a
like
ridiculous outfit as his player render for when he was. I don't know why. Let me look at it. NBA Ballers. Tracy McGrady.
Look up Phenom.
Here it is. Why was Tracy McGrady looking like this, bro?
Nah, what is that? What? That's the picture he submitted?
This is the picture that was in NBA
to be his
Ballers.
contact photo in his shit? That's crazy. He was definitely tripping. Who did he think this game was for?
I don't know.
He must have thought this was for the hoes. Hoes is gonna love this one. That shit is wicked, man.
Yeah, but this game is a classic. Customize your player, play in multiple arenas.
I just miss games where you could wear chains.
Yeah.
Like all of the video games where you were customizable, I think NBA Ballers is one of the only ones where you could like build your crib, build like your mansion and shit like that. You could have like
I think so.
a fly car and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I've probably been obsessed with that type of thing since then, because like I know in GTA San Andreas, like you could buy property, right, and the property can make you money. And I think Grand Theft Auto 4, you could have different houses and like games that let you like just buy shit in the game and like live in different places. That shit has always been ill to me. But
It's
like
Animal Crossing for niggas.
it's basically. I wish there was something more tangible. Can we do that? Can we just make Animal Crossing for niggas?
Well, honestly, 2K is getting back to that point. People was talking about that too. They're like, "Yo, next year 2K is going. You're gonna be able to have guns and shit."
Basically,
might as well. It's gonna be Fortnite, basically. Like the lobby, I think they were showing where like people were just like, what's the park mode where you're picking up people to play with and shit like that. It should look crazy. There's niggas like walking around with jetpacks, bro.
Yeah, no.
What is this game anymore, man?
Yeah, man. You want to see Batman, John Wick, and Michael Myers go 3-on-3 against Dustin from Fortnite, the Tomb Raider, and motherfucking
and Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin.
Fucking a Nicki Minaj skin. You just niggas just gonna start doing random shit for sure. They definitely gonna start doing random shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, yo, we were so close to a Jonathan Majors skin in Fortnite. You know damn well they was gonna make Kane the Conqueror.
Man. That shit would have been hard. Hard, man. But now we got just Godzilla voguing.
Yeah. Jesus.
Anyway, off of shows, off of movies, music shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I know ASAP Rocky project came out. Finally, Don't Be Dumb. I feel like the rollout for that album, even though with the delays, I feel like the album dropped mad quick. Like from the time that they were like, no, seriously. And then it started, and then it dropped. I feel like that was a really quick turnaround.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, his rollout kind of sucked on this. The vinyl dropped. It was available to people. It was on the shelves before that shit dropped to streaming, which I found interesting. But also, I feel like a lot of his rollout is bigger than the music, in the sense where a lot of his merch is not even music related. He's selling like an RC helicopter as some of his merch.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
His hoodies are costing $180. And like, I do have the vinyl, but it does look different.
Wow.
Yeah, it does look different than the normal cover, but I do have the vinyl. But I do want to commend him for, even though he kind of fumbled this rollout a little bit, the shit does kind of look cool. Like the Tim Burton shit is pretty solid. We're gonna watch a video first, or we're gonna watch a video of one of the songs and stuff like that. But just like preconceptions of how it was. I didn't know what to expect going into this. I'm not a huge ASAP fan. I don't know if you guys are, but I've never really been like a huge fan of his rap. It's always kind of just been the videos that I always gravitate to, and you know the style of things. Like it's not a lot of
Substance.
Right. It's not a lot of I don't take enough, like, substance for me. I don't take a lot from it. Because I'm usually looking for, but I do like concepts, right? I do like when you bring me into your world of this album. I think the whole Tim Burton thing that he built with that and some of the songs on this album really pick up and put you within that universe, as we'll probably see in this music video that we're about to watch. Yeah, some of the songs were really amazing in that world. Like it was an experience for me. I listened at midnight. By the end, I was like, damn, I didn't even realize that, you know, just so many different sounds and so many different like production, like so much production that was outside of what I expected from him. Because I hadn't heard it before from him, and I thought it was pretty cool. You know, the standouts for me was the track with him and Brent. The track that Thundercat was playing bass on, I think they sampled a Claro song. That was pretty cool. I didn't know who the fuck Sauce Walker was, but damn, that's probably one of my favorite tracks. That nigga,
Sauce is cold.
Sauce Walker
bro.
can go.
That nigga slid, bro.
Cold,
I thought that was Ferg. Because that when they first listed the songs and stuff, I didn't know what there were no features and stuff like that. But bro, that shit.
I'm starting to hate that, by the way.
What, the no features and stuff like that?
Yeah. Just to drop them later, I hate. I'm starting to hate it.
There's an appeal in it because it's like you're not just rushing to those tracks, right? And then you're kind of listening in with intention. So like for me, as we talked about, part of me is like the experience of listening and getting it through and like not knowing who's on the album first. When JID did it and Vince Staples popped up on VCRs, I couldn't just check and be like, oh, who the fuck is that? I knew from the voice that it was Vince Staples. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like you just don't, it's like, it feels like being at a live show for the first time and not knowing who the artist is. And like people come out and you see them perform, you don't know who they are. That's what it feels like. So I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. But like it was cool to find, like now I'm a fan of Sauce Walker. Now I know his name and now I'll know more about him. But yeah, I really thought that was Ferg. I had no idea that was Sauce Walker for sure. And obviously the Doechii track steals the show with that music video is gonna go crazy. Whenever they decide to drop that shit's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Because just I was not expecting that shit, but it's very visually appealing, even just from the audio experience.
Do y'all think? I don't want to get off of ASAP or Rocky. Do y'all think that when Doechii drops
or Rocky?
I meant to say I don't want to.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to detract from Rocky, but do y'all, real quick, it could just be yes or no. Do y'all think people are going to receive Doechii well when she finally does drop her project?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. That's it.
But people already received her well.
I think there's, again, with the pushback from when she dropped the Girl Get Up song and everything that came with that.
Was Girl Get Up the one that had the sample of
What Happened to That Boy? Yeah. But that's what started the whole Glasses Malone, Aiden Ross thing. That kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just like, I know, but it's just about the divisiveness. Like, I think people should want to talk about the music more. And just as a fan of Doechii, it's kind of hard for me to want to bring her up because I don't even know how people are going to react to hearing her. You know what I mean? Because there's so much.
You have to bring her up because she's on your label, B. So you kind of have to be the one to do that. You know, you got to.
For sure. And I still love the girl. And I just I don't understand what people, like you said, with that record. I heard it and I was like, people are not going to like it. Like if that was my thought, people are not going to like it because it's Doechii. I thought it was dope.
Girl Get Up?
No, the Rocky record.
Oh, yeah, the robbery. Oh, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
No, I immediately was like, people are going to love what this is. Again, one of my favorite qualities about Doechii is her fucking range.
Yeah.
I don't know what she can't do at this point.
She can do anything.
I have no idea what she can't do.
She can do pop rap. She can do boom bap. She can do K-pop. That K-pop record should have been fucking out of here, bro. The one that dropped a few months ago, that shit should have been fucking out of here. That girl's incredible. She's
honestly, it'll probably it's not the end of it because not for nothing that while we're here, SZA they putting her Snooze in an anime like a show like one of the shows anime that's coming out. They're putting Snooze as like the intro song or some like song that takes place with it. But I think that's pretty dope. Somebody put a tweet out that was like, "Yeah, see, the people starting to realize how much like black people and Japanese people like really like when they blend, it's like it's a good combination, you know?"
Absolutely.
So, anyway, besides that, Robbery was a great song. I can't wait for the video. It's gonna be some cool shit. I probably like it because it's probably gonna look like some Boardwalk Empire type shit. Like it's gonna have that old style, people in suits, you know, like Doechii's gonna be looking good as hell. You know, she's gonna be having that whole thing that women used to smoke with, where they was, you know, smoking from the little pen or something like that.
Pipe, yeah.
You know, cigarette pipe. It's gonna be something good. It's gonna be something good. But yeah, those were like my standouts for that. Did y'all listen to it at all before we get into the music video?
Yeah, I listened to it a couple times over now. I thought it was okay. I thought it was, typical ASAP album. I think it's better than Warning by a long shot, the longest shot. Testing, yes.
Yeah.
It's way better than Testing. I did have my doubts at first, because what was the first single he came out with for this? It was Punk Rocky?
Punk Rocky and...
Fucking hated that shit.
Yeah, there was another one I thought.
Hated Punk Rocky, and I think...
Helicopter might have been the next one.
Either Helicopter or SWAT?
Oh, yeah, I think this one's called SWAT, yeah.
SWAT was okay. I could definitely see that, like, definitely turning up a spot and making everybody go crazy. I love that for in the car music when I'm just trying to wild out. I do love the Doechii record. The Gorillaz and West Side Gun song. Quite the collab. Quite the mix, for sure. Yeah, I didn't know how to feel when I heard those doo-doo-doo-doo-doos. And then, honestly, I wasn't too crazy about Fish and Steak, the song with Tyler.
Yeah, me neither. I don't remember it that much. Those last two tracks kind of didn't need them. Like, the end track, that's literally called The End, I was kind of curious why they kept it going after that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either, but, I mean, I thought this was okay. I did see a clip of the video before you had mentioned it, and you said you wanted to watch on the pod, so I didn't see the whole video yet, but I saw a clip that was posted. I think he posted it, and I think I only saw it because he had made a note in the comment to everybody claiming that, hey, this is not AI. He's making a point of that, which I definitely wanted to.
Or was that for Helicopter? Because we're gonna watch the one that was for. Which one did I queue up?
I don't know, because I also went to his YouTube, and he's dropped a lot of videos since. A lot of them were like visuals with visual things, which are also fucking amazing. I'm not sure if you guys looked at those. We could kind of peek at those after, but every single visual concept he dropped for each one of the videos is super dope, super creative. And we could just take a glance over those.
Shout out to Augie, Team Augie out there who've been... That team with him has been around. I don't know if they did the LSD video, but that was the one
Dexter, that was Dexter Navy.
Okay. But Augie has like a very particular style, and like, when you watch Helicopter, you do wonder what the fuck went into this video. They're doing some crazy shit in there. But I am glad that he clarified that it wasn't AI, especially because we're in this AI scare right now. And it's important to kind of separate yourself from things that you don't align with. But shout out to Augie for putting all that work. We're not going to watch Helicopter today. It's crazy video, but we're going to watch the Whiskey Black DeMarco music video in a little bit. Unless y'all already know, we can watch it now. But
let's watch it.
All right, let's cue it up. This is ASAP Rocky, Whiskey / Black DeMarco. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
'Twas the night before the release of Don't Be Dumb. A cold draft through the door that made fingers go numb. But rest assured, whiskey was poured. A man with a sketchbook sat alone at the bar, not ordinary by far. However, I am certain that world-renowned Tim Burton had another genius idea on the tip of his tongue. He couldn't quite sketch it, he was sure he could get it, but this draft of many drafts was not quite the one. But alas, his eyelids
Can I pause real quick?
Heavy.
Yeah.
Y'all think Tim Burton get pussy?
Tim Burton gets all the pussy.
Yeah.
I feel like certain people are like, because Tim Burton don't seem like a nigga that should be getting pussy. He seems like somebody that should be like, is he okay? But like, because he has this great work and he's respected in a certain aura, he still manages to get it done.
Yeah, he's getting pussy. He's getting pussy.
Anyway, sorry about that.
Bad
but
bitches too.
I had to ask because Imagine being Tim Burton. Knowing all the stuff that you created, bro. Anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting pussy off of Nightmare Before. Anyway, come on, let's go.
Unexpected snooze.
Whiskey, Black DeMarco. ASAP Rocky.
That was hard.
Dope as
That
fuck.
was super dope.
What
That
the
was super dope.
What the fuck, bro? Like that shit felt like I'd watch a movie with all those characters.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I could
the
honestly
fuck?
believe that the reason that this album kept getting pushed back was because of all of the video
All
deliverables that were coming afterwards.
Sorry, I just
Word.
muted you. I meant to pin you because I'm trying to fix my screen up again. But say that again. You said all the what?
all of this stuff. I think I agree with Dame. I think the delay was more about, and we talk about rollouts, but obviously the new thing is like post release treatment, and you know what I mean. So I think we actually have to stop saying somebody failed their rollout before the album drop, because it seems more like a roll off or roll through, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yo, I see you. You've been inventing new terms and shit. Yo,
I'm just saying
that right there. That's journalism, nigga. Like, you over here creating new terms and shit. Like, has ASAP Rocky invented the roll through?
It seems like it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think everything that his team is doing over there, between this, the visualizers. So if you go onto his YouTube and look at any of the visualizers there,
Oh wait, yeah, let me pull that up actually while we're here. Might as well.
they're all 3D. Like not 3D, but like they're all shot with like a 3D cam. So you could
I'll pull it up. Let me
move
see.
this all around. Yeah, but I just want to show them on the phone. Like you could take your phone,
Oh, that's what
angle
you
it
meant.
around.
Oh yeah, I can't pull that up, but that's fucking dope.
Yeah, and you can kind of just swipe around. That's the visualizer, and that's super dope, super innovative. I definitely experimented with putting up 3D footage like that as well, where I put up a concert footage where I had a 360 camera up at a festival, and as the viewer, you can go in there and just kind of look around as the set's going on. You can see the crowd. You can zoom into the crowd, move around. It's super, super dope, super duper innovative. I've never seen another artist do that for their entire album. I seen a clip of the what was the name of that song? Flaquito
Jody, which is gonna be, it's already out. It's on his deluxe, which I was curious why he did that, because basically what he did was release the album. It's the same name, same album cover, but it just has 2 extra songs now. And I don't think he's done. Like I think he's actually gonna put a deluxe out, like an official deluxe.
Because on Spotify it's disc 1 and disc 2, and as of right now on disc 2 it's only SWAT Team and Fish and Steaks, the Tyler the Creator song.
No, but go
Tyler, the
look
Creator and
again.
Jolly song.
Go to ASAP Rocky's page directly, and there's another version of Don't Be Dumb. It's the same album cover, same everything, and you'll see 2 extra songs. It'll be 4 songs.
Yeah, I know
yeah,
he's
I see it
releasing
now.
more stuff, and because he tweeted out, disc 1 was for y'all. Disc 1 was for me. Disc 2 is for the fans.
Yeah, which cool, but I'm not happy about it because I bought the vinyl and I only get disc 1. But but I will say that like Flaquito Jody was the song that I think I brought up. I thought I brought it up to y'all, but that was the original song that I said that he was shooting a video for, where he was on like one of the street signs and shit in his hood.
Mm-hmm.
I think Takesha is a feature on that song. It's like very much one of those like Dembo, like, you know.
And the video for that looks insane too. A whole lot of masking with a whole lot of moving and a whole lot of shit, bro.
Yeah. But all that to say, again, for me, with Rocky, it really has always been above the music. The music is kind of just like a soundtrack to everything else that he's trying to do. That's what it's always felt like to me. At least the things that I gravitated towards him for. He's obviously a fashionable dude. He has a specific style that he wants to get off to the people. And all of his albums, even Testing, the one that I wasn't that crazy about that one either, but that still had like all right, that's kind of gross.
Damn.
But Testing, the one that I wasn't too crazy about, that still had like a world, right? It had
Mm-hmm.
a personality of its own, like that color scheme, all the merch surrounding it, all the things that he like, the fashion surrounding it, and all the things that he did with that. It kind of reminded me of what's that album that Schoolboy Q does it too. All his albums have lives. All his albums have like different, like the color schemes and the worlds within it. Crash Talk.
Crash Talk.
It kind of reminded me of that same type of color scheme and stuff because it was like, the yellow and the gray and those like things like that. So I don't know. I just, Blue Lips was blue, and then before that, Blank Face was orange. Like I feel like everything has.
Yeah, you have to tell a visual narrative now.
Yeah.
with these projects, and that's gotta be part of the rollout. But I've always leaned into similarly to how I feel about Yachty, that ASAP might be a great creative director, right? And like I would love to see him cultivate an artist himself and not necessarily be an artist himself, because I do think he has amazing ideas, right? So it's just kind of one of those things where, again, that is easily the best thing I've ever seen A$AP Rocky do. That video that we just watched. I don't think I need to hear the album. I think if he just keeps dropping cool shit like this, I will watch it and I'll engage with it, and I probably will really, really like it. And I know those guys. I know the A$AP guys from Harlem back in the days. They always been super aesthetic, super visual guys. You know what I mean? They were graphic designers for the most part. They all went to art and design. So this has always been a big part of their bag. You know what I mean? And now we kind of live in a world where that is the whole story. So it's pretty cool seeing him kind of fully flesh himself out as an artist. But the music itself is just not something that I'm super excited about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the music is, I'd say, if I were to rate this album, I'd give it a 7, in the sense where, like, I can get the journey from the listening experience, but the visuals bring it up a lot for me. Like when we have all the finished music videos, all the things that are done, it's part of the experience. It'll probably go up to a 9 for me because of everything that's surrounding what we're supposed to see. Like I said, again, it's kind of with Bando Stone, right? So not to bring this up again, I'm sorry, Damon, I know you're probably mad at Charles Gambino and shit like that, but had he dropped the film that he originally, or I don't know if he ever really planned to, the thing that we thought that he was gonna do, it would have taken that album to a higher place, for sure. But we never got it. Yeah. So that world that he created with the audio, it becomes now a soundtrack for the world that he built out. But we just never got that. But with A$AP, we seem to be getting it. So that's cool. But yeah, I do think it feels more like a soundtrack and less of like an album that should be isolated.
Consumed on its own. Yeah.
Yeah. But as an experience, as where it is consumed on its own, it does lead you to other venues. Like the music itself doesn't just feel like, because not for nothing, he probably is the weakest points of his songs. Like you said, like when with Yachty and stuff like that. A lot of his songs, you can really barely even understand some of his. I don't know if it's like the mixing on his vocals or the shit that he's rapping about, but he's really not saying anything groundbreaking. He's not saying anything that's like super like memorable. His hooks are cool, but he's not saying anything with like, I need people to hear what he's saying. It's more so I need people to see what he's doing. So,
no, yeah, I agree.
That's how I take that.
A lot of people will say this about creatives or about artists who are great creatives. They say it about Tyler, also, but they say like, man, I can't wait to see what he like does when he eventually does films, or when he eventually just goes full in on the visuals, or just the creative aspect or the fashion. But if the music keeps bringing us, or it keeps allowing him to be this expressive, especially considering the fact that this is all in-house, all AUG, you know what I'm saying? And just allow him to have this freedom creatively. I never want him to stop doing the music, no matter how many mid albums that we get. Even if we get 10 more testings, as long as we get visuals alongside of it like this, and I only feel like he's going to keep doing more and more to the point where I can't wait for a visual album from fucking A$AP Rocky. I'm surprised he hasn't done that concept yet, where he has a entire hour long movie or 45-minute short or 30-minute short film where it's just featuring parts of the albums and you know, his team and everything like that. I'm surprised we haven't gotten that from A$AP Mob yet, but I would love for him to eventually do something like that rather than, you know, do a film, you know, or a movie where the creativity is kind of out of his control.
I think we do get that. I think Robbery, again, like we talked before about certain music videos that have that same ability to be something bigger than what it is. Like when we talked about Michael Jackson and Thriller and Remember the Time and things like that were like productions, right? Robbery with him and Doechii has potential to be one of those like 10-minute, 12-minute music videos. And I'd watch the whole fucking thing. So, you know, hopefully he does drop that soon. If he never drops a video for it, I'm going to be pretty mad. It's going on that list of music video or songs that should have had a music video. But that's enough with that. Last rates, I give it 7 Tim Burtons. Dame, I don't know if you...
I give it 5 umbrellas.
And you don't have to read it because you didn't even listen to it, so you have to read it at all. But something that you did listen to that we can talk about before, I think this is the last thing we could talk about, is Pharrell and how you texted us and said that Pharrell is bringing old nigga rap back.
Yeah, for sure. But in a cool, fun way.
As opposed
for all the kids to enjoy.
In a cool, fun kind of way.
Cool, hip, a new hip sound. Something you can get real funky with.
In our podcast topics list, Pod has Pharrell X T.I. new collab, and then in the discussion, is Pharrell gonna save old nigga rap?
So, again, I have a theory that a lot of the times these guys, they get old and their taste gets worse. It's not necessarily that they're worse at rapping or they're not good anymore in the studio and being creative. I think their taste is just real bad. T.I.'s last album before this was called The Libra.
Hey,
I don't know if
I did listen.
I don't know
to
if
that.
anybody. You did listen to it?
Yeah, I think
I never gave a fuck about what. I never gave a
fuck.
fuck about his zodiac sign ever. I never thought about the way T.I. be killing and shooting people. I wonder what his sign is. Like that has never crossed my mind ever. Oh, he got convicted of a few things, but anyway, that's just never crossed my mind. And I get it. He's older. He's got kids. He had just had another daughter around the time that album dropped, who's actually making music now. His daughter is so old that she's making music. His youngest daughter is so old that she's making music.
Yeah, say it one more time, actually.
That shit is fucking weird to me, bro.
Prior. Yeah. His youngest daughter is so old.
How old is he?
But she's it's good. It's pretty good, like for kid rap or whatever.
Wow. Yo, old nigga
like
raps,
7.
kid raps in good hands.
Yeah.
Bro, this is what I'm saying.
Like
are
we
you
used
to have
or praising. I don't
we
know
used
what
to
you're
have
doing
multiple
anymore.
genres, bro. Like the kids used to listen to Bow Wow and the grown folks listen to Dr. Dre. Like we didn't all have to listen to the same shit.
Fair.
And that's kind of part of the problem. But anyway, what I'm appreciating about Pharrell is giving these guys heat. And Pharrell is an old nigga too, but his ear, producers seem to age better musically than rappers do. And Pharrell gave T.I. the best beat he's had in probably 15 years. Have y'all listened to the new song, Let 'Em Know?
I haven't actually.
I've only heard this.
Why you guys mentioned it earlier.
I understand. But we will listen to that after I don't know if we should play it on here, but
No, yeah, we don't have to play it on, but just high praise from me. I think it's a great song. I think, again, like I said, Pharrell is having almost another resurgence. I would love Pharrell to come back to just like a hip hop era again. You know what I mean? Like where he's just doing hip hop records and really, again, trying to save some of these niggas' careers, because as much as we praised Malice and Pusha last year for Let God Sort Them Out, Pharrell's production was a massive part of that project. And it kind of, you know, lent itself to still being talked about in a more modern age. Whereas a lot of rappers, you know, even when they come back, like we didn't talk about the Dr. Dre Snoop Dogg album. You know what I'm saying? When that shit dropped. Yeah, they dropped the album in July called Missionary.
I missed it. Shit.
So yeah, it was a whole big thing. We didn't pay attention to that shit at all. And I wonder if Pharrell can he do this with
who's next target? Who you want him to go with?
You know who I would love to make a resurgence? I'm dead serious about this. Ja Rule. I genuinely think niggas be playing with Ja Rule's head top too much.
What the fuck we got? What the fuck we want to listen to? What Ja got to say in the big year 2026?
And not with Pharrell, nigga. I don't want to see him.
I would love to hear Pharrell with Ja Rule.
I think we can get this same exact concept that you're talking about, but with the producers that made those people hot. So if Timbaland wanted to go with Genuine and make a new R&B sound, if Genuine wanted to make a new R&B record, Timbaland, the person that made fucking Pony, could get with him and do. I know Timbaland's a little like now, but
he gonna put all that shit in Suno, and
Timbo
whatever pops out is gonna pop out.
Timbo's like, wait, you got a soul? You have free will? Nah, I'm good, bro.
Timbo and Missy, if they were to work with Genuine, right? Like that's the type of shit that I want to hear. Ja Rule, who produced his hottest song?
Irv Gotti, unfortunately, R.I.P.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
he's dead.
Yeah.
Yes. Irv Gotti passed away. Yes,
we talked about it too. It's not funny. It's funny that he doesn't remember, but we talked about it.
It was last year. Was it last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He's one of our 2025 memoriams.
Yes. Y'all be checking out Irv Gotti like that?
Yeah, what's that? What's that, your cousin, my nigga?
Yeah. Is Koi all right?
Jesus Christ.
No, that's Benzino, isn't it?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's Benzino.
Oh,
my God, bro.
He just discovered Tame Impala, right?
What?
All right, man.
I think you're completely off with all of this.
Yeah, I think watching him come and research it, because I think we talked about it before. T.I., bro, What You Know is one of the greatest fucking beats ever, bro. That song pumps me up, man.
Yeah.
When that beat starts, it sounds like you're ascending into Heaven's Gate. Like that's the song. Like when you die, it's like, yeah, I'm here, bro.
Yeah. So it was DJ Tune.
You looking at the gates, you see all your niggas behind there, like waiting for you to come in. You know, Peter's, doing his thing with the book, just like. Yeah. All right, bro, come on in.
You gotta hit the music. You gotta hit the music as you getting through the gate. You know what I'm saying? Bro. You know how like WWE will follow you through the Titantron sometimes, and like they'll follow you through the curtain. Yeah. It's like, come on, it's time. Like that kind of shit, and then just.
Yeah, you do this and the wings pop out. You get your fucking wings. Oh hell yeah, bro!
That shit'd be hard. Yeah, that shit'd be hard. But no, so Tomb, Just Blaze, Pharrell. Those are definitely T.I.'s basically announced that he's making a project, and those are the three names that I absolutely want to see all throughout the producer credits. I don't need T.I. on Mike Will Made It. I don't need T.I. on Plaque Boy Max. I don't need it. I'm just good. I'm good on that. Let me get T.I. in that bag. But again, Pharrell seems to have been has had this resurgence personally, and I wonder if this means more Pharrell happening as well. So, but definitely a dope song, and I'm looking forward to it. One last thing on music.
Fuck that. Where Chad at, bro? No, I'm playing with you.
Fuck Chad. What do y'all think about this Denzel Curry news. So Denzel Curry has announced that I don't know if he started it, but Denzel Curry, ASAP Ferg, or not ASAP Ferg anymore, but just Ferg, BK the Ruler, Tia Corinne, and Kenyatta have started a new group called The Scythe. And they have a full-length project coming out on March 6th called Strictly for the Scythe.
You had me at Tia Corinne.
So I'm a big fan of Denzel Curry, BK the Ruler, Tia Corinne. I like Ferg, and I don't really know Kenyatta very well.
Why are they all hanging out? But
right, that's one part of it. But we're definitely talking about a group of people who each have their own kind of fan bases, like in different spots. Is this the first like super group since like Slaughterhouse? Can we think of another group of like artists that
are from different fucking like Tia Corinne's from like North Carolina?
Yeah.
Denzel Curry's Florida.
Yeah.
Like,
Ferg, New York, BK the Ruler, I think is from like Midwest, St. Louis or something like that.
That's an interesting.
But
combo.
you almost can hear it though, right? Like you can like hear the sound and see what's gonna be hitting for. I think that's actually an amazing.
I'm gonna listen.
I'm absolutely.
And I've never listened to a Denzel Curry like project, but this group. I mean, like I said, Tia just dropped a project not too long ago, and I'm a fan of her. So, Ferg, he's cool. Like I said, I thought this nigga on this project of ASAP's was Ferg. So, I like Ferg. He dropped something recently with Drum that I thought was pretty dope.
Yeah,
so
I like that record too.
Yeah.
BK the Ruler is a bit of an oddball, but I like her music too.
I want to say I know her music. I think I've heard her music before. But
she's got some cool shit about her for sure.
Yeah, but I'm gonna listen, yo. I'm gonna listen. I'm not the biggest fan of Denzel Curry.
He's cool.
I like what he did with the anime shit that I liked. Like his
I think
verses on that
is fire.
But I'm not like in terms of his albums. I just haven't.
I think Dame didn't you play something from his project X-Wing?
Yeah, a minute ago. He played like the live version.
Yeah. That was like a jazz version. That was super dope.
Yeah. Shout out to him though. Shout out to him. And
I wonder, like I said, can y'all think of another like super group that
Beast Coast a few years ago?
Who was that?
That was Joey, Flatbush. Wait, what's his name? Was it Flatbush?
Flatbush Zombies and the Underachievers.
Yeah, Kirk Knight. I want to say, them niggas weren't on there.
I was a big Underachievers fan back then too.
Yeah,
they was cold.
Oh wait, I was about to say. I thought you said that that they underachieved, but they did. I didn't like the Beast Coast album.
Okay. I don't think I heard it actually. It came out in 2019. That's crazy.
Yeah, Pro Era, Flatbush Zombies, and Underachievers. Yeah.
Were the members of Slaughterhouse all from New York or Jersey? No? Okay.
Royce is from Detroit, and Crocodile's from LA.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I thought one of them niggas from Ohio, but no.
Mm-mm. So it was just Joel Ortiz, Joe Budden, Crocodile, and Royce. So, do we have any like? Do we ship any artists that we currently listen to maybe one day join a group? Maybe they have their own sound that you want to hear another artist on, or even folks that like have collabed before that you like, yo, man, I wish I had a whole project of this.
Vince and Earl.
That would be hard. Yeah, for sure.
I would listen to a full project with just Vince and Earl collabs.
I always bring up the girls. I would really love an all-female rap collective project with like.
So Doechii and who?
So like Mona Leo, Flo Milli, Meg, and Doechii. Well, obviously not all
not
together.
to be that guy, but you know they
Never, yeah, it'll never happen. It'll never
somebody
happen.
fighting
But
somebody.
even if it was just a thing where they all was featuring on each other's projects, and then like you could make your own playlist, with like all of them together. You know what I mean?
Kind of how like Weeknd worked with Future and Cardi worked
right?
with,
exactly. Like and like that Future, Cardi, Travis. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of run that everybody does.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely think we need to see more of that. Yeah, I think that would be dope.
I'm trying to think, because I would love to see Georgia Smith with like a jazz fusion type of band, and then a random ass MC.
Like on some Cokie and 80s type shit.
Yeah, I've heard Georgia Smith over some jazz joints before. And they just go so well together. She reminds me of like
Sade.
I was gonna say more like a mix of her and Amy Winehouse.
Word.
The way that she could just flow on like a jazz tune. But I don't know what band specifically. I was thinking maybe the Internet, but I don't want to put Sid in the back seat like that. But she could play guitar though.
Put it right in the back.
Yeah, and then Steve Lacy would also be in it by
by proxy.
By proxy, yeah. So I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think we need more super groups for sure. Just again, more artists that are willing to like collab with other artists, and again, not that Atlanta shit. Shout out to Atlanta, but enough with the Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? Young Thug, Future, like all of y'all, all like it all sounds the same after a while. Like other pockets need to also be doing that.
This might be like we don't have the time to really hash it out. But why did they have to make a super group as opposed to, because not for nothing, I feel like this will probably only last one album. So why not just somebody have like this be under their umbrella, but have all these artists featured on and working on it? Why did it have to be like a super group? Which like I said, I'm pretty sure they'll probably only last one album. But why did it have to be like? Is it a splits thing? I don't know. Like I said, we don't have to get into it because it's late.
So,
but still,
yeah. Well, to me, quickly, it's just one budget and two shared ears, right? I don't know how many people listen. I mean, maybe separately, because like I said, I'm a fan of Tia Corinne, Denzel Curry. I like Ferg. You know what I mean? BK the Ruler. I don't know if I don't know if my BK the Ruler fans are also Denzel Curry fans. You know what I'm saying? But now BK the Ruler fans and Denzel Curry fans can talk to one another and find other shit that they like together. You know what I mean? If it's good, obviously. Yeah, but again, I like them. I think they all make really good music and they all have strengths. Where again, I might not listen to a whole Denzel Curry project, but if Tia Corinne is on 4 of the 10 songs, I'm gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? Like it's shared ears. You know what I mean? So again, that's why I like it. I like the concept.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see in 2 months. We will see in 2 months. I think we're good.
Yeah, let's wrap.
Did it?
We are. Yeah, we're good to go.
You want
to shout out? Is Jamaica your shout out?
Oh yeah. I definitely for our shout outs and shut ups. Let me start with my shut up actually. Shut up / fuck you to the devs of Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I absolutely adored and loved the Versos painting. I love that area. Very beautiful. love the concept. Love the. I won't spoil it for Hyde. He didn't experience it yet, but I love the big boss.
He's not gonna. You can spoil it.
Okay, I love Oskio.
Yeah.
Or Oskio. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
The giant surprise at the very end. Yes. Luckily, I got super fucking lucky and got that on the first try. When he's about to fucking blow up the universe.
Yeah.
And Hyde, I know that sounds crazy out of context, but he blows up the universe.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you niggas talking about.
Yeah, call me completely off guard. I got it by total luck. I know some people did not have the same luck as me and had to do that long ass battle all over again.
Fucking losers.
Loser.
Whoever that person is, you know.
Yeah. But
I'm sure they're kind of cool sometimes.
The shit at the Endless Tower, the dueliste sword fighting bitch, nah, I'm good. I got past the first phase, no problem. Then they fucking combine into one like they fucking Gogeta. And
yeah, bro.
And I was like, all right, bro, I've been fighting for 45 minutes now. I'm kind of over it. You can kill me. And then on the other side, the bitch with the lanterns, I could probably beat it. Probably beat that one, but I'm not sure if there's a second phase to that. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's a second phase to that yet, though, so I'm not 100% sure.
Spoiler
but the Duelisto, bitch, you can't even break that motherfucker, bro.
I'm pretty sure every single person up there has a second phase.
And then the fucking Clay and Simon. Yeah, I'm good. Clay and Simon.
Yo, it's both of them?
Yes.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
I stepped in to play Simon. He killed me in one shot. And I'm like, I'm good. Reserves? No, thank you. Went to go see Claire completely on accident. I had no idea she was even there. I went to the fucking thing and it was the dual elite station. Nah, so it's on the first level, it's the dual whatever shit, and then the lanterns, and then you go up to the next one, and it's Simon and Claire.
Okay.
And Claire, I got in, saw it was Claire, I was like, nope, and abandoned it shit right there.
I thought you were saying it was...
Failed the expedition.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure. I'm gonna try, but I thought you were saying that it was Clay and Simon together in one battle. That would have been
fuck no, fuck no. So fuck you to the devs because I'm never beating that shit. Not all of it, that's for certain. But I do want to give a huge, the biggest shout out I've ever given to the island of Jamaica. Thank you for allowing my girlfriend and I to spend her 30th birthday over there. It was amazing. The hospitality was through the roof. Everybody was super nice. And I'm not just talking about people on the resort. We did a whole lot of excursions where I wanted Leslie to experience the island. So we went to, Ocho Rios. We went to Montego Bay. We went to St. Anne. We went to the White River. We went to see the Blue Hole. Yeah, I jumped in that motherfucker. That shit was cold, but it was refreshing. It was great. I never jumped off a cliff before. I made sure I did the baby jump, but I did it. And it was amazing. The people, after everything they've been through this past fall with Hurricane Melissa that came through and tore through the island's never seen a hurricane of that category before. I think before that, they've only seen up to like a Category 3. That was a Category 5. They saw a lot of damage. But to go to the island and see how the people came together and they're trying to fix it up as best and as fast as they can. Luckily, the areas that we went to where we saw it wasn't too much damage. There were some houses that had their roofs torn off, but they were still standing very strong, and there were people out there doing their thing and fixing the place up. The people, they can be a little overbearing a little bit, with trying to get you to get into their shops, but I completely understand it. I mean, I understand everything. After everything that they go through, I didn't mind it. There were times where Leslie pulled out her little, pocket camera, like, hey, put that away. Away. We already look like, we already look like too much
easy
out
licks.
Here. So please put that away. In some areas, at least, but more in the touristy areas, we let it ride. Montego Bay did get hit pretty hard. They are still getting a lot of rain. It's supposed to be their dry season, but they're still getting a lot of rain over there. But we did still enjoy the time that we spent over there. I got weed not even 30 minutes after landing. It was beautiful. The weed, you know, and I heard this before I went over there too, that if you are a avid smoker and you smoke a lot of shit, specifically in the States, because, you know, it's grown differently over here. It's processed differently over here, especially me, because, you know, I smoke what I smoke, and a lot of that shit's infused and there's just all this extra shit. That when you smoke the weed over in Jamaica, that it just doesn't hit the same. And I concur. You know, it doesn't feel as potent, maybe because it doesn't have all the extra shit. This shit is like legit from the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's as natural as you can get it. It is a different type of smoke. It is more of like it feels very airy. You know what I'm saying? Very clean, very pure. Like it doesn't, like you don't taste any of that extra shit that would, you know, because when you buy like these regular ass pre-rolls at the dispensary, some of them will have like some tobacco or some nicotine. Sometimes they'll get some shake at the very bottom, so it just tastes very dirty, very, very, very harsh. But I didn't get that here. But it didn't get me super high. But I still felt like I was part of the island. So, you know, while I was planning this trip out, I booked this trip back in August, way before the hurricanes even happened. So when the hurricanes did happen, I was a little bit indifferent about what I should do. But ultimately, I'm very happy that I didn't end up canceling this trip, because they let it be known that, you know, they needed tourism to come back to the island as soon as possible so they can get their resources so that they can make their money out there, because they kept saying cash is king out there right now, especially if you're bringing over some USD. They definitely need it, and they definitely appreciate it. So thank you, Jamaica, for giving us 5 beautiful days over there. My second time, Leslie's first time, but it won't be our last.
Shout out to Jamaica. How'd you got anything?
I want to give a shout out to R-Truth. I think his time with the WWE is finally coming to an end. We got him another couple months, but it definitely seems like this might be it. A lot of people's contracts are up. I know Tommaso Ciampa is also on the. I don't want to call it the chopping block, but just like, you know, a couple people are going to be moving on after this year, after this contract wraps. Yeah. So, you know, one of the greats of all time, North Carolina rep. You know, so just
I hope he goes to TNA. If he does,
yeah, I'm interested to see what he does next in his career. He's a legend. Wherever he goes, he'll have fans. So, shout out to R-Truth, man. You know, one of the realest in the game. You know, so I never have any shut ups or fuck yous, man. I just don't. I'm happy to be here. So
that's cool.
I try not to complain too much. I be hating on shit, but you know, that's me. I know I'm the problem with that stuff.
I don't think I have a fuck you today, but I do have a big shout out to my mama, man. It was her birthday when we started recording, at least. So happy birthday to my mama, and
happy
all
birthday,
the things that she's done for me. If I could choose you as my mother, I would have chose you. So, you know, thank you for being who you are, and to many more life. You know, everything that you're doing. I know you still recovering. She had a surgery not too long ago, but she's still kind of just recovering from that. But I hope you turn it up in the way that you need to, and I will see you soon. And, you know, we'll celebrate like we usually do, which is turning up and going on a bender. Love you, mama. So,
why don't old people like VR?
What? Why do old people like VR?
Why don't they?
Why don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't understand it.
I feel like they don't, like, y'all ain't been wanting to know what this shit is like. Like, you know what I mean? When the fuck are you ever gonna...
Like, I feel like when it's like more tangible, you know, like having that big ass device on your head is not like, it's not sexy.
I always like get excited to show. I guess.
It'll get to a point, but right now it's just not.
Do y'all parents do the thing where you try to show them something on your phone and their first question is, who is that? Like, you know everybody in your phone?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It depends.
Try to show them something. Who was that? The fuck? I don't know. You were supposed to laugh.
Yeah. They don't always get the
definitely
jokes. The jokes do turn into lectures most of the time. So, you know. As we usually do, we play music on this podcast for your listening ears. This is Wicked Radio. Dame is going to go first, as he usually does. What you got for us, man?
So for this one, I'm going to Missouri, which is funny enough because I actually will be traveling to Missouri next week.
That's what I thought you meant.
But now I'm going to be playing an artist that just so happens to be based out of St. Louis. Name is Jordan Ward, and this song is called Champion Sound.
Everything of late has a touch of ceremonious, cause what we build ain't picture perfect, but shit is close enough. Remember pushing that even back then, when our shit start knocking wind. I swear to Bobby wasn't he blowing us 2 steps ahead of me, getting too ahead of myself, so much to the point that I might have started slowing up. Niggas still losing jobs for extra 10 years, still figuring out how to survive. I fucked the money up like self-control so many times. We could have been financially free when I was 25. Damn, look how the time goes. Still on survival. What can you bring home to home? Does it come to your door? He could play, he could ball, but what did he hang on the wall? What can he hang on the wall? What can he hang on the wall? While I was all out on them stages, my name ringing bells. She was going through them stages, I'm just glad she rang the bell. Though I couldn't blame her, I was sad she kept it to herself. All that time I couldn't help, she could say the same, no. Never told her I was in that cell. Been out of Europe for a zip on a plane going to Norway. She had pennies for my thoughts, but I'd rather learn the hard way. My first year making money, now I gotta pay them lawyers. 3 nights thinking how the fuck I played with this thing of ours. Lido said they won't give a fuck if I'm a singing star, cause this some immigration shit, police didn't even bring the charges. Thinking it's time to make shit shake whenever I reach the States. Building our future if I ever feel I need escape. Locked in the stew, making sure I don't throw these keys away. Grateful I can see the day. The time is of the essence, so fuck it, gotta just do it fearful. Used to bring the pocket knife to walk the quick trip through the school, yeah. Reminisce about the dumb shit we be doing years for, but we still not in the clear, boy. Look, cousin picking up bad habits, shit bring me the tears, boy. Thinking how far should a champion go before I bring home the trophy? Reflect the light and decompressing the glow with all the rest of my folks. I'm 2 weeks sober just to test it. I'm a vessel at most. Get this shit off my chest, but please don't put an S on that hoe. What can you bring home to Does it come to you?
That was Champion Sound by Jordan Ward, Missouri. I'll see you next week.
Missouri, I'm in you.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. Oh, man.
All right. So everybody been doing their 10-year challenges lately.
Oh, yeah, 2016. We even talk about that. Shit.
Yeah, the 2016 to 2026.
Good year.
It was one of the worst years of my life, but, you know. It really was. My grandma
too,
died
actually.
that year. That was a bad year.
About it.
It's like me in 2016. It's just him crying.
Yeah, it was a bad fucking year. I looked up all the shit that happened. I saw that beat. I looked up all the shit that happened. Forget it, man. 2016 was a bad year.
So I wanted to take it back to 2016 as well with my musical selection. This is Neo with Bad Blood. This was my shit. Y'all wasn't outside for this.
Glass of ocean slipping down, my throat and landing on my hopes. I'm dreaming of the maps, no hidden grids. I'm fleeing. I worship you like holy days, lying on my back, seeing clouds and rays, drinking lime and bitter from my lemonade. White horses, every time won't do.
What's so funny?
It's the way you said it. Like, oh wow.
Nigga, I'm about to be 38.
Yeah, and if you just got popping, I'd be like, damn, nigga.
Kinda did, but all right. Anyway, so yeah, that was Neo with Bad Blood.
I see, man. I was there, man. I was there with that shit. All right, man. I'm gonna play a song from an artist again that I do not know how to pronounce their name.
That's your favorite shit.
Big fucking surprise. I'm gonna say AntoneNow. AntoneNow. I don't know. Antonoy?
I'm not trying that.
I don't know, nigga. But that's his name. This song is called Run Up.
Run on, yeah. I been feeling crazy, tryna run on, yeah. Even meditation got me run on, yeah. Let me take a pill, tryna run on, yeah. Perk set, make it feel one off, yeah. He scared, Sarah, turn the location. I'ma play a little visit when he tell me. Run along, got a vacation. But they all been there, what does that mean? Man, I really all clean, what does that mean? Man, I really no fees, what does that mean? So I got no direction. I'ma play a little visit when he tell me. Yeah. me. Running long, got a vacation. But they all be there. What? All they faking. See my head, see my laces, see my shoulders, my line of breaking. 10th time, set location. Be a team, be a homie, be a best friend. You don't own me. I ain't tripping, I ain't done no advantage taker, but I ain't on it. Shout out the rest of the guys. I promise they telling you no, they sticking their shoe out. Wait for the rest of my pride, but nobody telling the crowd when it's time that shit boo out. I'm tryna run up, got no consequences if I run up, yeah. I'm tryna run up, yeah. I'm tryna run out, yeah. I'm feeling crazy when they run out, yeah. Even meditation got me run out, yeah. Let me take a pill, tryna run out, yeah. Craig said make a feel run out, yeah. He's scared, said drop the location. I'm playing a little busy when he tell me. Running long, got a vacation. But they y'all been dead, what did that mean? All been dead, all been faking. See my head, see my laces, see my shoulders, my line of breaking. 10th time, set location.
AntoneNow, run up.
Dope.
Yeah. Cool. I guess I do have a fuck you. I guess to me, for spending too much fucking money on vinyl, I made a very irresponsible purchase, which I will update y'all on in a few weeks. But I'm also really excited to do that. I've also bought the Jill Scott vinyl and 2 Pink Panthers vinyls that are coming. So that should be fun. And
never get my camera.
No, it's coming. I'm gonna get the camera. And then another fuck you also goes to me for.
Oh wait.
Last story. When I was a kid, when I was a wee lad, I had an obsession. I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but I threw up. My school used to be separated into 2 groups, like in recess time. There was one school that was in the yard, and on the other side, we wasn't allowed to talk to them for whatever reason. I don't know. But I, as a kid, had an obsession with throwing things up in the air and watching them fall down on the ground. That was my thing. I really liked watching that, specifically with rocks. So I would pick up rocks and I would throw them up in the air and watch them fall on the ground, and I got kicks out of that. There was a girl from the other school, and we had like a little bit of a moment where I would throw the rock up, it would come down, and we both like start laughing. It'd be like a thing. However, I found this really cool fucking rock that was like a triangle shape, and I threw it up in the air, and when it came down, I didn't see where it landed. It landed on this girl's head, and it bust her head open, and all I see is her with her hands on her head, and she starts crying, and she has blood in her hands. So naturally, I run inside to the building, and I don't tell anybody, and I stay in there, and the ambulance comes, and I never got in trouble for it, and nobody ever knew that I did it. So, did I just confess to a crime that I did when I was like 6 or 7? Maybe. But I always want to say, if this girl, if somebody's out there that this happened to, I just want to say, I want to apologize.
2001.
Yeah. I just want to apologize to that little girl. I hope that she did not have long-term brain damage. I know her parents are probably pissed that they had to pay for that shit. You know, maybe she had surgery or something. I don't know. But either way, yeah, the fuck you goes to me for all of those things that I just named. So
you're an awful child.
Yeah. I hope she's all right. If you're out there, let's have a conversation. Maybe I could do something for you. Maybe I can make some retributions, a redemption arc somewhere in there. But thank y'all for listening to the pod, because we are a podcast. Next week, we have a very special segment that we are coming to do with y'all, and it's going to be really exciting.
Brand
it's
new.
going to be real fun and new, fresh and new, hosted by your boy. So it's going to be real fun, and Dame's going to get to compete for the first time in its official form, and that's going to be I mean, like in its official form, is like in this segment, like that we might be doing regularly, you know.
Yeah.
So
for anybody who doesn't know, we used to do a game show every Juneteenth, and here's the reason why I'm the host of the game shows now. I'm not very good at being a contestant, as you could probably guess from all my guesses earlier on in the episode. I get very flustered, and I just say, and I'm kind of like Trendell a little bit, but
Yeah, people.
You'll soon find out why I'm usually hosting and not competing.
Yeah, man, I'm waiting for your Terrell Owens moment. It's coming, bro. It's coming. Your moment, your time is coming, nigga. His time is ticking, bro.
Nigga's gonna be like, "Hey, put that mustache back on, big dog."
Just put the mustache on your face, big bro.
Yeah. Take the hat off, mustache on. Come on.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot of mistakes made, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see it. But yes, we are here. Patreon.com/ because we are a podcast. Become a patron. Also, we sending out surveys and stuff like that. We got big plans coming for Because We Feud. You know, obviously we're having a new segment now, but we're still building up the feud and everything. So don't forget to subscribe and be a part of that survey. You know, if you have the qualifications, and just if you want to see a video. Yeah, and if you want to see
that. If you're black, bro, where are we at? We're almost 4 hours. If you're black, join the Patreon and do the fucking survey.
Yeah, exactly. Hour 4.
This is for the niggas. Yes. For the niggas. This is for the niggas. Strictly for the niggas.
Love the comments that are like, "Hey, I'm white, just enjoying the show."
Love it.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
That's the point. Yeah.
Just be white and enjoy the show. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yes, we'll talk to y'all next week. Real fun things. Make sure you come back, especially South Dakota, all them shits that don't normally come. We need y'all. Thank y'all.
Peace.